our first ever live.
Hello.
5e.
Hey.
I'm the host, DM.
That we love the most.
My name's Terry. Everybody knows me on here on Twitch as Torian G Stone, and I'm going to be DMing for everybody tonight. We have 4 players here currently, possibly a 5th one later.
We don't know.
Anyhow, I'm going to have them go around the table and introduce themselves to you and tell you a little bit about their characters just to get started.
Hi, my name's Pam. I'm Mort Sith, and my character's half human, half vampire, and I'm super excited to play because she has red leather. So this should be fun.
That's why you should excited to play.
I know, it's just red leather.
It's just
red
Oh, and I have
leather.
a little a Jill that sounds like fun to torture people with.
She cracks
We also
the
have a set of torture tools that we
Oh,
didn't
and
get
I have a set of torture tools I just now found out about.
So interrogations, you might be the one to, deal with that.
What? You call me all eating.
Okay.
Okay.
Some bullshit.
Sorry, we're
right.
on the finals of some
Alright. My name is Jay. I play a Kenku character. I was very gullible but sneaky and loving.
Not a lot of people know about Kinku at all, so what do you guys-
Describe what
It's more of a, it's like it's a cursed race. Cursed race of human-like crows,
Yeah, they're
kinda.
like raven folk.
Yeah, right, like raven folk, and they're like very short, not too
They're the same size.
they're not too creative at all, and which was kind of taken from them. But
What was your name?
Chippy, that's my name.
Chippy.
So yeah, and I'm a priest also. So
And Edgar,
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
This is a complete homebrew group. There is some classes that are made specifically for this particular group. The priest is one of them. The Mord Sith is a class that took off D&D Wiki online. You can go in there and check it out yourself. And I'm not going to take any credit for that one as well. And I think the Dark Crusader is also off the D&D Wiki online as well, right? The only thing is throughout this campaign, I will let you guys know that I am going to be changing some of those archetypes up a little bit, depending on if they're too overpowered or not. If they're not balanced or whatnot, there might be a few things you might see change. And if you have any suggestions, feel free to type them in the chat, and we'll go ahead and give it a look and see if they work out.
spam the chat, spam the chat.
Yes,
Spam that chat.
Anyways, okay. Did you go, Bob?
No.
It's y'all side of the table, so.
So, I'm Bobby. How are you? I play a Tabaxi monk, which is 7 Thundercloud. I go by Thunder. Whatever, which one you want to prefer.
Not lightning, but
No, yeah, not lightning, but thunder.
down under.
But yeah, I play a monk. He's here to have a good time and learn.
And have a good time.
My name's Caleb. I play the Dark Crusader that Terry was speaking of earlier. I am a Dragoon, which is a completely personal custom made by Terry itself, spin-off of the Dragonborn. It comes from an entire continent that he made. Dark Crusader is a slight alternation of the Death Knight from the D&D Wiki. And my character is very laid back.
just give you guys a little bit of info. The Dragoons are so if you look at a Dragonborn, you would think that Dragonborns feel like they're entitled and everything else and whatnot. Well, Dragoons feel like Dragonborns are Neanderthals compared to them. So he's playing a race that is like the higher end evolved form of a Dragonborn. And to give you a little recap, we didn't play last Friday. We didn't get to do it live, so I'm going to give you guys a recap on what happened. The adventurers here got together, and they were to meet this person that they thought was named Goblin at a bar in a small town, where they started. The name eludes me at the moment. However, they ended up meeting up with each other in this bar after the Tabaxi Thunder getting very dissuaded by one of the future team members about being a part of the group. He was put down pretty bad. I get in there.
You know, a
and
letdown? I was more than a letdown.
It was like on his.
Pass me the camera.
Anyhow,
Your face.
they finally got together. They figured out they were introduced to a bard named Yazzie Zimmer.
I know her.
If a few of us played a campaign before, she's a reoccurring character from a previous campaign, and she was codenamed Goblin. So this is like some sort of secret mission to deliver supplies to the town of Whitemane, which is on the edge of the starts with an S. It's a river. Starts with an S. Anyhow, the river flows along to Waterdeep, and Whitemane is going to be a stop off for them to pick up more things to deliver to Waterdeep. They left the tavern and they're on their way. They meet up with the person that was escorting them, driving the wagon. His name is Steve.
Steve! Oh, sorry.
Is it Steve or Steve?
Well, yeah, at this point, it's definitely that. It's definitely that.
He was a
Needless to
badass.
say, last week they got into
Rip
a
Steve.
scuffle with some bandits who were trying to steal the product that they had on the wagon. They managed to kill the bandits, however, they left the wagon behind to do so. And the bandit captain jumped on the wagon to try and take off with it. Well, as the party members tried to deal with the situation going on, the Mordsith got sideswiped by the wagon and knocked unconscious. The Steve managed to get back to the wagon and help hold the guy off until the party finally managed to subdue the thief. After that, they found out that Steve had actually gained a mortal wound and passed during that particular confrontation. And this is where we start off today.
I like that you called him the Steve.
The
He will
Steve.
forever be known as the Steve.
The Steve.
I like that.
The Steve. Yeah. So a little bit of a history on Steve. He's another recurring character from previous campaigns. Steve is our
Go-to.
he is our on-site red shirt. If you know what a red shirt is, look up the Star Trek lore. Red shirt is the character that always dies. But usually when Steve dies, he comes back one way or another, and nobody even
So it's kinda
realizes
like
that
Kenny,
he's
right?
dead.
Kind
However,
of like Kenny from South Park, right?
on-site Kenny from South Park. However, this time when they saw Steve, he was an 80 or 70-something-year-old man, and he was still in good health for his age, but you could tell he had a hard life, and
He was like a Chuck Norris.
Yeah,
a
right.
Badass.
Right?
he did. Even though he rolled several things at disadvantage, he managed to make the checks, which was really
He
crazy.
did.
Yeah. Anyhow, what's up, kicking? Anyways, so we're gonna begin this campaign at this point in time. You guys have just pulled into the grotto that you guys found, and it's this enclave area of forest. You've got you see like this little place here. You can set up camp here if you want, or you guys can push on.
What time of day is it?
It's actually dusk. It's starting to get dark.
Ooh,
It was starting to get dark when you guys fought the
Yeah,
people. And
that's
it's
true.
getting closer to like actual nightfall now.
Who's currently driving the wagon?
I believe he's the one that figured out how to do it with his
I did.
intelligence check,
I did. So I'm driving the wagon right now.
which is surprising because the Tabaxi didn't opt to learn, but he's trying to, he's trying to learn. New.
Hey, there's a lot of stuff that will be learned. Okay? Can't do them all at once.
All right, so I'm gonna leave the floor to you guys to RP the way you see fit at the moment, and if there's, because y'all are setting up camp, right?
Okay, so we're sitting on camp.
Yep.
Chippy, can we please pull over, make camp somewhere? It's getting dark.
Pull over. Pull over.
I think that's a yes. We're pulling over.
Can we put the wagon somewhere where it's not like right visible from the road? I think that would be a good idea.
Quick question before y'all decide this. Did you guys take Steve's body with you, or did you leave
We
it?
did.
I
I
thought
know
we
we did
marked it. We
Yeah, I thought we
marked
marked
with
it,
the
yeah.
stone.
I
Was-
laid, we
Y'all spent the time to lay him.
I spent the time to lay him and the bandits
Oh,
to
okay.
rest.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Okay. I skipped my mind. Sorry. Go ahead.
Does somebody have some kind of dead body fetish? Just wonder why we would take Steve with us.
You took it. You took his soul.
Okay.
Comes back up a bit. I'm gonna go, as they're doing what they're doing with the wagon, I'm gonna go ahead and search this alcove that we pulled off into. See if I've noticed any tracks. Anything that might be human based.
Roll me a
Or
survival
human
check.
Which one, Bob? Which one am I rolling today, Bob?
You gotta pick his dice because otherwise it's gonna suck really bad.
Is it survival?
Yep.
Nice, plus 0.
Hey.
That's a 6, sir.
I mean, there's wagon tracks from the road that you guys pulled off of. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all you can find.
Where are we gonna set up camp? To the side.
I was thinking to the side where all the trees are.
Okay.
It looks like this is a nice camping spot. It's off the road. It's a little bit out of view from the usual traffic. It also kind of looks like it's been used once or twice before, you know. So I mean, you think that it's probably a pretty safe spot to camp.
Is there
Okay.
coals still
Yeah,
from like?
Yeah, previous travelers had actually set up
Can I
stones
stick my
in a
finger?
circle.
Stone there. Okay.
Oh, they fall apart.
Okay.
They're actually wet and they've been
I
there
think
for
this
long
is a
time.
perfect spot.
Can I
to-
check like the bedbug website and make sure that this is a clean area to sleep?
He's like, what website? What website? What website?
So
The
the more
mystical
Sith gets
web.
off the wagon, she's like, really?
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed off because I like.
You have a cloth you
comfort.
can lay on.
I'll just make you into the bed. I'll just like lay on top of you. I don't
Whoa,
want to touch the ground.
ladies. Damn it, that took a turn.
At this point, I'm looking
Rolling on
around.
top
I'll
of
make-
the guy.
My
I'll
cat's
just make
fur
them
just went into
all-
a mohawk.
He's excited.
If I all lay them like parallel, then I can
And
have
just
like a
lay
bed
across.
frame, like kind of.
It doesn't work either way. You're still
As
on
they're
top
having
of
this
it.
conversation, is this the pool that's over here?
Yeah, they're on the other side of the road. So your little outcrop that you can camp in is over here in this area. We don't really have a good map piece to show it, but actually, you know what? Let's do it like this, so you guys get a better view of what I'm gonna go ahead and do it like this. Don't fall.
Earthquake!
You guys just jumped off the wagon. That's all. This is y'all's little camp
Okay, cool.
grotto area, and then yeah,
So there's like a little pond or a pool.
there on
over
the
there.
other side of the road. Yeah, there's some standing water. It's not very deep.
It's fine.
Could I do one thing since he's doing that? I really want to go into like a high tree so that way I can see everything. Since me being a cat, that's what I like to do.
Okay. You don't have to roll for climbing if you want to climb a tree. You have the claws to be able to do it. You can climb. So you climb up to a tree and you look around. Roll me a perception check.
Don't fail me now.
As you climb in the tree, I'm gonna take some loose foliage.
That, my
foliage
friend, is an 18.
and grass and everything. I'm gonna go to that pool. I'm gonna clean the gore and my off my blade and armor
Okay.
from the previous battle.
Okay. Yeah.
And so
Are
I've
there-
grown like a liking to Bob, and I like to be in high places also. So as he's up there surveying around, he didn't see me because I'm kind of sneaky. So I also climb up the tree.
Do you have
and
the climbing speed?
do I?
I don't think you can. I think you might have to roll me in acrobatics or in athletics. I'm
Athletics?
gonna let you choose.
Okay, I'll do
depending on
athletics.
How you try to climb the tree.
Okay. So I'm trying. So as right now, I'm like following him. So I'm trying to
Hey,
climb.
They actually introduced their characters earlier today, Jodo. Pam's playing a Mord Sith, which is a custom class from D&D Wiki. Jay is playing a priest, which is a custom class that I created. Bob is playing a Tabaxi monk,
Look at the camera.
and Caleb is playing
She's like-
a Dark Crusader.
So.
He's another custom class. We're playing pretty good in homebrew here, so you know if you feel free to watch and tell us what you think.
Okay. So, as I was saying, I'm rolling acrobatics?
Yes.
Either acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Wait,
do
is
it.
that a D20 or is that a D12?
20.
Okay, I just want to make
Okay.
sure. Look like a D12 from here.
Alright, let's go. Okay, my acrobatics is +6, so I'm doing a
Oh,
nat
natural
20.
20.
Let's go. So I creep up
The
behind
first
him. I want to
natural
be like,
20 of the night.
He's
Let's
wearing,
go.
he's wearing dark robes, right? Like his priest robes
Yeah.
or whatnot. Roll me a stealth check on top of that. But
Okay.
I'm going to give you advantage because of the natural 20
Okay.
on your stealth check.
So, what stealth was it? Okay, okay. 1 plus 6.
You have advantage. You get to roll twice
Yeah.
and take
Okay,
the
cool.
higher number.
Let's go. 11 plus 6, so 17.
Okay. So he literally doesn't even really use his, if he has hands, I don't know if you have hands or but he literally bounces from tree branch to tree branch up the tree behind you while you're climbing, and you don't hear a thing.
Well, yeah, because I'm still like stuck looking out.
And you get to the edge of your tree branch, and what do you do? Because you're on the tree branch behind.
And so I'm cold as right now. I'm cold, so I'm like shivering because we haven't started the campfire yet, right?
And remember, you guys just left a snowy area,
Yeah,
so,
so-
it's still kind of chilly.
Yeah, so I'm like cold and I'm like getting closer and closer to Bob, and
Big
as of right now,
spoon.
he can like feel me shivering, and he like turns around. Well, I'm hoping he turns around.
Big spoon or little spoon?
Well, as
You
I
know, just
rolled
now.
an 18. I want to do mine first.
You're
I
the
rolled an
little
18 for my perception to look the
Okay. And he rolled a 18 for his stealth check, right?
17.
17. Okay, so as you're looking around, you're looking throughout the landscape and everything else. You see a bunch of trees. You see the road, the path, and everything else. It's fairly wooded. It looks like y'all are getting to the edge of the woods where it's about to start thinning out into like an open plains area. As you scan and you start scanning towards the direction that you came from, you catch a glimpse of him stepping onto the tree branch out of the corner of your eye, and he's wearing all dark, and he kind of looks a little bit creepy at the present time of day.
At this time, because I didn't know he was there.
U-turn.
You guys hear the like, you know how like a cat, you know when they go. That's I go. And I'm like, hold on to the
I
branch. and
immediately become alert and
my
my blade
fur-
in hand go running.
My
towards
fur
the
is like, and I'm like standing on a tree going,
Huh?
"What are you doing? You don't sneak up on someone like that." And I get down from the tree because you know like how cats they get scared and they jump on something. That's what I did. I just jumped.
Yeah, okay. And now you're climbing down the tree. Okay, so I'm gonna follow him down the tree. I'm following him as of right now.
I'm making a
Roll away.
bed because I'm not sleeping on the ground like these peasants. So I'm gonna sleep
What are you
on
making
the
a bed out
seats right here. I'm gonna take. Is there stuff?
Oh,
in
you're
there?
using the wagon seat.
Yeah, the wagon seat.
Okay.
I'm not sleeping on the ground.
She's gonna sleep on the wagon seat, guys.
That's not fair. Where do we sleep? You
Not
always
my-
get
not
the.
my
problem.
You always get the better.
I'm gonna go ahead
business.
and start making the fire. Yeah,
Okay.
prepped.
Roll me a survival check. It's wet.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
18.
That was
Yeah,
a good one.
much better than mine.
Survival. 20.
Okay. You managed to find some kindling. Excuse me. And whatnot.
Bless
It looks
you.
to be where you got it from was a nest of some animal or something that made that was like slightly. It was a dry spot. Everything else is fairly damp, but you managed to make enough kindling to where the wood that you gathered for the small fire, you were able to. You figured that the kindling will eventually light it. It's going to be kind of a smelly fire from being damp and wet, but it should burn. You got some decently dry wood. As you get there, you use your tools and whatnot to light the fire, and the kindling starts to burn. It starts to smoke a little bit.
Okay.
Anybody else?
I'm gonna go ahead and start unclamping some of the larger pieces of my armor, so I can get comfortable and lay it down for the night.
All right.
And I'm gonna actually lean against the side of the cart facing to where he's building the fire. Take my blade, stab it into the ground, and furl my wings around me as sort of like a
Blanket,
like a blanket or an
Okay. So that's when. So you unclamp your stuff, your armor? Do you set it anywhere? Just kind of like let
Oh,
it fall to the ground
it's right about. It's like it's
So-
neatly like against the wagon's edge near
Okay.
me. Probably about maybe.
You're
two,
leaning
2
against
feet.
the wagon as you're sleeping.
Yeah.
All right.
That's actually kind of cool. Like,
So I'm looking at this point right now. I'm like looking at his wings, and then I look at my wings.
I think your arms are like
They're,
your feathered arms. So you don't
Mhm.
really have wings.
no, I have wings, but I have wings, but I've been cursed to where I can't fly.
Okay.
So they're like behind me, and they're for show, but I can't fly.
Flying and gliding are two different things.
So can I glide?
I don't know. You can try.
Yeah. Well, I know as a king who I know I can't fly the way he can. Can
Yeah.
you glide or fly?
I can fly.
See, and
Like
as
he-
and I'm jealous right now, because that's my main
Right.
mission in life is to be able to fly.
Think happy thoughts.
And I want to, but I'm so cold right now,
does.
and I'm by the fire,
Okay.
And
It's
I'm
it's starting to get a little warmer as you
Okay.
sit there and whatnot. And it's just you two by the fire right now.
just me and him.
Just you and Thunder.
Cold doesn't seem to be bothering me
Thunder.
too much.
thunder.
Not
Him.
lightning,
Yes.
but thunder.
Thunder. Okay.
Not lightning, thunder.
And so right now I have like a kind of like sad, like gloomy, like look on my face.
What is the matter with you?
Can we tell that you're
Yeah.
sad?
I think he can tell. I think he can tell.
You got a frown on your beak?
Yeah, a pretty frown on my feet. And I'm just,
Speak upside
he
down.
sees me just looking. How far is he from me right now?
Him?
Yeah,
Um,
as we're on the fire. Like,
okay, so the wagon, you moved it in. You say we moved the wagon inward towards
Mhm.
towards the tree line, so it's not so excessively viewable from the thing. Your fire's probably going to be around out here. So let's go ahead and
I'm on this.
there's. She's on the wagon.
And you're asleep already?
You too. No, she's laying down.
Yeah, I'm laying
Doesn't-
down.
Hands behind your head, looking at the stars, like.
I'm thinking,
She's
how did it
puffing because
get
she
mixed
guys
up with
I'm
these
making all sorts of noise.
stupid people?
What is the matter with you?
Jeez, these. And once he says that, I just kind of look at him and then look away. Yeah, like I didn't hear you, kind of like I don't want to answer the question.
I look at him. What did you do?
He's not close. He's not very close to you
I thought he was on
Well,
the
I
wagon.
can see
guys.
him.
He's on the wagon, yeah, but he wrapped himself up in his wings. I don't even know if his
I
head
thought his head would be.
Yeah, my head's out. It's
Oh.
like this. It's like this.
Are you awake?
Peekaboo.
My eyes are closed.
What did you do?
I open one eye. What do you mean?
Can you guys
You
keep
made
it
him
down
sad.
out there? I'm trying to sleep.
Never mind.
Wake me when it's my watch. And I close my eyes again.
Who's taking first watch? Who's taking second watch?
I'll take first.
I can do second because I only need 4 hours to sleep, or third, whatever.
Okay.
I'll do I'll do the last watch.
Okay.
I need a full 8. I'm at the back seat.
I don't
only
think
need 4.
anybody is a race other than her that gets less hours of sleep.
Then we have to take
I don't
10-hour
know.
rest and do 3 watches.
Keep it down in there.
People in the stream are like, what the fuck is that in the background?
I'm strangling that
We got
cow.
a dog with asthma, guys. Sorry.
Or you ate some bad burritos.
Anyways,
Yeah.
all right. So y'all for 10 hours, huh?
Do you guys need a
Um,
full?
Who's the first?
I
one?
will. I will
I
probably,
regained
since
full health,
she already
right?
said that she does 4. I'll stop at 4, and I'll wake her up, so that way I can get some.
Okay.
Do we get all?
So you're
of
getting a
our-
full. You're trying to
Yeah.
get an 8 hour.
Yeah.
So that's 12 hours total.
It'd be better for you to just do 2 hours.
Okay,
and,
I'll do that.
And then wake one of us up, and we'll do two hours, and then we'll wake her up and let her do the last 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we get all of our hit points back? Because last time I was I had to do saving throws.
I'll let you know.
Ah.
I'll let you know. Okay. Okay, your first watch, right?
Yep.
Roll me a perception check.
11.
Okay. And you're sitting up, keeping watch. You ponder upon yourself about the sadness of your friend. You ponder about the thoughts of the lady who's been mean to you the entire time. You wonder why. You've never been mean to her once before in your life.
I have never done anything to deserve any of
And
this.
you ponder upon the very the very apathetic, personality style you're getting from your other companion. But the 2 hours that you're at watch are pretty eventless.
I'll go wake him up.
Okay?
What's your name again?
My name is Drakan.
Okay. It's your turn if you want to take watch.
Thank you, sir.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. That'd be a 15.
Okay?
That's going so loud.
Throughout the night, seems quiet. At this point in time, the fire starts to die down.
I go and kind of feed it a little bit, make sure everyone else feels keeping warm.
Roll me a survival check real quick.
Natural 20.
Oh, you may not know exactly what you're doing, but you managed to put the wood on there perfectly to where it, by the time it catches, it roars up into a big flame, and it's nice and warm.
I go on the other side of the wagon, kind of keeping the heat at a distance,
All right.
enjoying the coolness.
Okay.
Still keeping my eyes out, watching.
Okay.
More.
Your watch passes uneventful.
Go and where I wake my friend.
As you get 4 hours of sleep, you're completely restored.
Yay!
It's time for your watch.
All right.
I go back in the exact same position, like I never moved.
Where are you standing? Here? Or
No,
you
he's
standing
gonna
over
sit
there?
right there with his wings wrapped
I'm
around
gonna
him.
be here.
Okay.
Am I facing the right way? Oh yeah. Couldn't tell because I'm not.
You're
pointed
you're
yet.
watching for 4 hours, right?
Yep.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
Not 20.
3 of them already. Let's turn this night off strong.
Yeah.
It's my new dice.
Okay. From the direction that you were that you guys came from,
Mm-hmm.
down the road you can see some torchlight,
Okay.
and it looks like it's two men, and you can hear them whispering. I think they came this way after they came.
Okay. So I'm going to quietly start to wake. Where's everybody sleeping? Are
I'm
they all
right- I'm
sleeping
right here
on the
next to
They're
the
all
wagon.
sleeping where they showed you.
Okay. I'm gonna go. What's your character's name? Dave.
Drakan.
Drakan. I'm gonna wake Drakan first. Quietly.
Yes.
There's 2 men walking with torches. I can hear them talking. They said that we went this way.
As I unfurl my wings, you just see me pull the sword out of the earth and get low to the ground. Wait the others. I'll just see if I can get behind them. I try to stealth through the trees.
Oh, you're not wearing your armor.
Nope.
Alright, roll me a stealth check.
I can't sleep in my armor.
Yeah, your armor class is different too.
Yeah. What would it be?
I think it's
It's 10 plus.
10 plus your dex modifier.
So it'd be 12. That stealth, I don't have disadvantage, so that's something. That would be an 8.
Okay. Caleb, go ahead and roll me initiative.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Damn it. Something didn't sound right.
That's always a bad sign.
That'll be an 11.
You think you're stealthy.
Okay.
You think you're sneaky.
Oh no.
Famous last words.
You like cold pizza.
Just for purposes, go ahead and roll the initiative.
Okay.
You guys are asleep until
Okay.
she actually wakes you, so your
Thir-
initiative will automatically be at the bottom of the list.
13.
Okay. I mean, you know there's two people coming, but you don't know what's going on. Okay.
Can I?
I'm gonna give you a perception check real quick.
Perception 10.
While he's doing that, am I allowed to go wake the others so they know what's going on?
Well, when it's your
Oh,
turn.
okay.
Okay. While you're walking, they don't necessarily. From what you can tell, you feel like you're not spotted. You feel perfectly safe in what you're doing.
Okay.
All right. It's your turn.
And about where am I
You
comparative?
walked about this way, probably, right? Or which way did you?
I was
say?
going this way through the trees a
Right
bit.
here.
Yeah, I was trying to use the trees as cover.
Okay. And you're probably about right here, going towards them.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I hear them talking?
They're whispering to each other.
Am I catching any of it?
Kind of. It's a quiet night, but there's a little bit of a wind, and there's kind of like some.
I'm gonna stay low to the growth. I'm gonna have my sword at the ready. I'm gonna hold my action until they show some kind of hostile intent.
Okay.
Stay in here.
You're moving further.
No, I'm gonna stay close to the party members. I'm just trying to stay hidden in the undergrowth.
All right. I'm just gonna say this is a kind of a treed area. And the path, there is a path here.
I just want to say this music defies nighttime. Like I feel like it's definitely dark outside right now.
About to start falling asleep.
Like, you just ate.
I'm about to fart! Let's be real, guys! Ooh,
I know. It's like, what the hell?
All right. Pam. it's your
Yes.
turn.
Okay, I'm going to go wake the others now.
Okay, you got to use an action to choose which one first.
Who's closest to me? Is that the crow?
The Kinku guy.
The
is
King
closest.
Koo. I'm gonna wake
Chippy.
him first. Chippy Longstockings.
Chippy is closest.
Chippy. Chippy, wake up. There's people coming. That's better than a fart.
I know, right? So I wake up. I'm like,
You just like you just rub him like
No, I hit him with
you
my.
kick him.
Yeah.
Hey.
Jeez.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how you're.
Yeah, I nudge him with my boot.
okay. And so I wake up kind of like frightened, and I just look at her, and I kind of look at her.
Okay.
No, my tuna.
After you sleep.
Yeah.
Mountain O cheese.
What if I want to
Mountain O cheese.
No. Is there any left?
That's why I
This
just wanted
is
to dump
mac
it all.
and cheese and dragons.
Hey, I waited for
it's
everyone
no
to get
longer dungeons.
Okay, interrogate it.
It's some good food.
22 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
You feel the sting of an arrow pierce you in the shoulder as the bandit that was closest to you has his light crossbow almost hidden by his comrade.
Want to get hit? I want to just make it a point to be the loudest my character's ever been. And just go, ah, fuck!
Is that what your character would do?
In this instance, yes, because he's always wearing armor when he gets shot at.
You take 6 piercing damage.
Ew.
Actually, the crossbows are worse than the freaking scimitars. Jesus.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I'm almost dead.
All right.
Already? What the heck?
I only have 11.
It's your turn.
It's my turn.
You're laying down, so you got to. If you're gonna get up,
I have to make an action.
you have to use half your movement speed to get up off the ground.
Okay, so she just woke me up, right?
Yeah.
And so I wake up. I mean, so do I hear him getting?
Yeah, you just
The yell?
she kicked you. She goes, "It's time to wake up," and then you hear, "Oh shit! Ah!"
So I like once I hear that, I kind of like pop up, and I pop up and I place my hands like over her mouth, and I'm kind of like, you know, like, did you hear that? Like signaling, like, didn't you hear that? And I make the same sound that he makes. So I'm like, oh fuck! So I make the same, yeah.
Oh fuck!
And then I point like to the trees, kind of like, you know, coming from that way.
I remove his hand from my mouth because I don't like people touching me.
Alright.
That's what you gonna do.
That's all you gotta do?
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do right now.
Okay.
So I'm hoping she gets to him.
Bob, roll me a perception check. Disadvantage, you're sleeping, you're pretty sound asleep.
14.
Oh yeah, you hear Caleb plain as day.
I was dreaming of tuna.
Whoa.
Of tuna. Wow.
Okay. There's no time for that now. There's people coming.
I'll stand up.
Alright, so you use half your movement to stand up. What do you do?
So half of my movement, I have 30. I don't have enough to get.
You can't
Well, I can get to him.
get him?
Him.
Yeah.
Oh, I would.
I'll just stand there and look, wait.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just stand there and wait and. What is going on?
After you scream, "Oh, fuck!" the other guy turns with his crossbow.
Uh-oh.
11 to hit.
some healing.
Just misses.
Oh.
Oh, he missed. Okay,
Since he
cool.
turned real quickly to fire, the bolt goes wide and into a tree beside him.
Ooh, that was a good sound effect you just made.
That was a good
That was. Do it one more time.
Yeah.
That was a good sound effect, dude.
You thought you were out, right? Alright. And now it's actually his turn. He was holding his action until you got close to him.
Oh, shit.
He drops the crossbow because he doesn't have crossbow expert and he doesn't want to use his action to reload the crossbow, and he pulls the scimitar. And he makes it to you. Scimitar. Nat 20 with scimitar.
I'm out.
God damn it.
Dude, you guys start off bad.
I'm out.
You don't know. He can roll bad. He can roll bad.
I'm out.
9 damage.
I'm out.
Ah, no.
And the
Somebody has to
Dark
get-
Crusader passes out. Ugh.
Do I see that?
Huh? What's going on?
My phone's
Shows me to be on. Sorry, we might be having some technical difficulties here. If you guys are actually watching,
No,
Which
you're
you,
good.
which
It
you
says
know they are.
Is this a break? I
Live,
suppose?
5 viewers.
How many?
5 viewers.
Nice.
And everybody
Hello,
in-
5
it,
viewers.
still, it says
Hi.
I like cheese.
Yeah, 2 of them are probably in there.
I know, right? Get off!
that is not letting me play it.
It's not letting you play it?
I'm refreshing it my app right now.
Huh? Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you guys. Thank you, chat.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right. You just saw the Dark Crusader hit the floor, and there's a bandit standing there with the scimitar drawn. He's
Bob.
He's bleeding.
I have one thing I say as I fall.
Huh.
I finally find death's door.
Roll me a death saving throw, please, for your
It's my turn anyway.
Oh no.
That is an 18.
Okay, you pass.
All right. Woohoo!
All right, Pam.
All right. I'm going to go. Let's see. I'm gonna go over to that guy. I'm gonna whip out my chill.
All right. Her tool of massive pain.
Dominatrix. Oh,
Massive pain.
Nice.
16. Oh wait, do I add on? 5.
Bite.
21.
21 does hit.
All
Are
right.
you using a pain point?
Yes, I will use. I got my pain point back, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Yes, I used a pain point.
Okay.
All right.
Go.
So I'm gonna do 1d4
Hmm?
And then
and a plus 3. Or wait, no.
You do for your pain. You
I
actually
do
add,
10.
You actually add a D10 to it. Necrotic damage. Yep.
Yep.
Let's go, baby. Ooh.
6 and 3
You adding your other.
plus 3, so 12.
12. You literally walk up to him and you reach up with your Agile. You put your hand on his throat and put the Agile in his ear, and he drops to the ground.
No.
God.
You didn't even get a chance to make any noise. You can tell from the look on his face it was excruciating
I
pain.
thought you didn't like the Crusader. What the heck? You're so pissed off.
I've probably been the only
even
one
like
that
him.
hasn't insulted her yet.
That's true. But she likes no one though.
He
I
doesn't-
haven't insulted
He
her.
hasn't gotten on my nerves
You
as bad
actually
as
did.
you both
Okay.
have.
Well, I'm rolling with you, so of
pissed
course I
off-
get on her
She's
nerves.
pissed off that he left her alone with you two.
Yes, I'm pissed.
Okay.
All right.
Why do I feel like her character's
second
just
bandit.
thinking, you can't die, I haven't killed you yet.
12. Yeah, it's probably
I
right.
haven't made you my bitch
15
yet.
hit.
Yes, it hits.
15 hits.
Yep.
You? All right.
Okay, what
And
is
this
that?
is a crossbow
Is that this?
bolt.
Oh, armor class.
Yeah.
Okay. What's yours?
15.
That's bullshit.
You take 8 piercing damage.
What?
What if I look at him meanly? When he does it, maybe I don't take as much damage. I give him a glare, like the stink eye.
Pam, you did that number backwards.
Did I? Oh, whoops. My bad.
Okay.
I'm not a mathematician.
All right. Chippy,
Chippy.
it's on you, man. Pressure's all on you.
Cheerio.
Come on, Chippy.
So where am I right? Okay, right now I am where? And who's alive?
You just got up from
I'm
your sleeping
barely
cot.
I just got up from
Yeah,
sleep.
you didn't do
She,
it.
I see
Ow.
her right there. Okay.
You see her take an arrow like the Death Knight or the Crusader did.
Okay. So at this point I'm like panicking because I'm so scared. So I'm like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Because I heard him say that. I'm mimicking him. Oh fuck, oh fuck. And then, so I see her get hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here.
Wait, did he explain that he takes on other characters' voices?
Yes, he
Oh,
did.
okay, okay.
So yeah, just in case you guys weren't here earlier, he did explain that his character does not have a voice of his own. He actually has to mimic other people's voices in order to communicate. Kind of like a parrot.
Kind of, yeah, basically. So at this point, I can use one of my spells, yeah.
If you want, yeah. I mean,
So yeah. At this point,
you
I
can certainly try.
You
get
only
yeah.
have, right now you only have the cure wounds and the shield. The other ones you don't have yet.
Darn it!
Yeah, sorry.
You're good for nothing. No. All right. So at this point, I'm like, I have to kind of step in. So I'm gonna try to move in and see if I can attack.
Okay. Do you have your cantrips?
Huh?
Cantrips.
Cantrips are the
Oh.
free spells that you don't have to use a spell slot for. Where
Where's
are
the spell
they?
sheet?
I'm a beginner, guys. I'm sorry.
Did you put more than 2 papers in one?
I don't think I did.
I'm sorry.
You
But let me-
might
Oh,
have,
actually,
'cause
I
don't-
did.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't see your
Look at that.
spells.
Would you look here?
Would y'all look at that?
Would you look at? Uh oh. Wait, maybe the
Where's your cure wounds at?
cure wounds.
Oh,
No, that's not it.
are you in that one?
Let's see. Tanks.
No. Where's his spell sheet?
No.
Okay, let me look.
There you go. There you go.
It had to have printed because it's all one print. You can't print separate pages on that
It's
particular
not
sheet.
on here.
That's it.
You can't.
Is this
force
it?
to.
Yeah, the bottom of it has your
Bottom.
cantrips.
Cantrip. Bottom. Yep.
Oh, okay. I'll use my Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me.
You do have Eldritch Blast in that card already, so you can look at it.
Okay, cool.
Roll me an attack roll. D20.
Let's go, baby. All right. No, it freaking ran. I was at 18 and it ran into. You seen it, didn't
I
you?
did.
What is it?
I-
It's a 2.
It's at 2. I got screwed.
Unfortunately, you miss.
Adios, mi amigo.
All right. It is now Thunder's turn.
Continuously use it as a
See everybody
spell
freak-
slot.
Really?
What is
Yeah, so
I
then
can
everyone.
go.
And I see the Crusader,
Oh, okay, okay.
Well,
Try
after
And I
again.
see-
yeah.
her get shot by. And I see the Virgo, and it just.
Yeah. So he puts his hand out, and instead of the Elder Blast coming out of your hand, it actually kind of comes from the center of your back, like some sort of spiritual pressure from the center of your back.
Yeah.
And it goes like that. And
Oh,
it just like
shit.
it's almost like a force blast coming over your shoulder and reaching out like a tentacle. But it's
So I see it
but
miss.
you miss.
Okay.
You
Wait.
can definitely tell.
Yeah, I'm super scared right now. I'm super scared right now.
All right.
I want to go to that guy.
That guy.
No, that one. The one standing.
Okay.
Is that the one that hit me? Are you concerned about
It
me?
hit me too.
Okay.
I bet he's
You can
super
barely
concerned
make it
about
to-
me.
He's super concerned
What?
about me, definitely.
All right. And I'm gonna whack him over the head with my quarterstaff.
Yes.
Whack
him.
you little cat.
Whack him.
I'll show you, little cat.
Oh, so you're a monk. He can teach me how to use the quarterstaff better, couldn't he?
14 plus 6.
It hits.
Sorry, I suck at math.
I do too. It's okay.
We all suck at math.
That's why they make calculators.
I don't math well.
I don't matter.
8 damage.
Okay. So you spin the quarterstaff above your head, and you come down on his shoulder, and with a loud whack, it just kind of like sends him sprawling to the side, but he comes back up.
Oh, I hate when they
And
do
then I'm
that.
gonna go.
All right.
like a
Roll me an
weevil.
I
attack.
know.
Come on, Bob.
Oh, because he gets an
No
extra.
whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
That is 16.
That hits.
Yes.
Oh.
Yay.
Yes, Bobby. Big bucks, no whammies.
5 damage.
And with that, he gets back up, and he's you see him kind of like try to force a smile because the first hit actually hurt.
you, little kid.
And your fist actually make contact directly with his upper lip, and you see
Ooh.
his teeth just fall out of his mouth
No.
He can't whistle
freaking
anymore.
way.
as he falls back to the ground.
He can never chew
I
gum
don't think he
again.
can do anything anymore.
Can't whistle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. KO.
He died?
Yep.
Freaking
What do you
yes.
guys do?
Woo.
I feel
Well,
like this-
I'm low on health again.
I can cure her.
Well, do you have like
No,
a
no, no, no.
special-
Him.
Yes, but
Cure
he's dead.
Cure wounds. Cure wounds. Can I do that?
You want to use a spell slot on him, or are you going to use Spare the Dying? I think you have it as a cantrip.
Ooh, spare of the
Cantrip. No, I have guidance and light.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Do we have a wait? Somebody had a potion.
Who has a potion?
Remember somebody
'Cause, I mean,
brought potions.
You guys just got y'all's rest. If you use your spell slot, you might not get it back.
Can he
I'm sure.
drink a?
I have a potion of
No,
Can you
healing.
no.
put a
can't do it.
potion on him?
You want to use it?
Yeah.
Can we like
Yeah.
move his little mouth? Like
We'll do that.
Yeah,
And then
we'll
I'll
do
use.
that.
I want to go
my-
to him.
Good
I'll
stuff.
go.
I'll go.
I didn't even remember that.
Hobbit, open his mouth and just go.
All right. You feel the contents of a warm liquid flow
Ooh.
down your throat, and filling you with life
You're
essence.
nasty.
You know the essence of life fairly.
You better wear that leather.
I think it's
It's
2d4 plus 2. That's how much health you get.
Come on, Bob.
Oh, you're awake. Now you're awake. You woke up.
As it goes. First thing I see is his face, right?
That's 3,
5.
5.
You get 5 hit points.
So I come to, and I see you standing over me,
You okay?
shoving something down my throat.
Are you okay?
Something warm.
Something warm.
And it felt like life.
Or better yet,
You're alive.
better yet,
Like
better
you're
yet,
reborn.
Huh? Yeah, it's good.
better yet, whenever I'm like, guys, he's okay, and I'll look back at you.
I'm good, thank you very much.
I told you he's alive.
I'm gonna walk by him and say, "Great job sleeping while we're trying to work."
Oh shit.
I don't even acknowledge her standing there or moving, and don't even look at her. I continue
care
looking
not.
at you. I reach up and I put my hand on your shoulder. Any request, and I promise I will achieve it.
Stay my friend. I really need it. She scares me.
I can hear you. I'm standing
You will
right
have
here.
this. You will have this done, upon my honor.
So at this point, I kind of, I'm while they're doing all this, I kind of want to go see if any of those guys have anything on them.
Alright, go and roll me an investigation check.
You said I got 5.
20 yet?
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Get out of
Back
my
to where I
way.
was after the beginning once.
20! Let's go!
Alright,
Nat 20!
Yeah!
Hey, whoa, hey, whoa, hey,
That's
whoa,
where
hey.
it's at. Are you Spider-Man?
No, yeah, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
So you found what was left of the groups, this particular group's spoils. They had the sacks of
From the other,
other
oh,
groups?
snap. So they were part of them?
Yeah,
Oh, those rat
that's
bastards.
why they were coming back. They were coming to find their
To
friends,
find them,
who
yeah,
killed their
okay.
friends. Yeah. They had between the two of them, they had 318 copper pieces.
Oh, shit. Wait. Come here, you rat.
You're supposed to be ready about this.
I know, right?
think it's
Here we
on-
go.
You have a special page that has
There
it
it
on
is.
There it is.
Hey, whoa, hey. Okay, how many?
318 copper pieces,
318, okay.
136 silver pieces,
Okay.
9 gold pieces,
Okay, so 19.
I'm rich,
You
bitch.
think I ain't? Okay.
and 1 gemstone. It's a sardonyx gemstone.
Okay.
It's worth 50 gold pieces.
Sardonic. I don't
If
know.
you're when you're in town, you can try and sell it if you want.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And
I think
So as of right now, I'm like really. I know that she hates me right now, so
I hate everybody, don't
I'm kind of
feel special.
debating on if I want to show, if I want to like sneak and show her what I have and like kind of offer her a little bit of it.
well, you're a raven folk. Raven folk like shiny things.
Yeah, we love shiny things. That's
I
one
do
of our
too.
things.
I'll let you know.
I do
Alright.
too, since I'm into vaccine.
Roll me a perception check to see if you
Do
saw
you
him
peck
pick that
at
stuff.
it?
Damn it!
Damn it.
He's not necessarily trying to hide it.
That is a 15.
Yeah, you saw him loot somebody. You don't know exactly what he got out of it, but you know he looted their bodies.
I won't do nothing.
Okay. Who's keeping watch now for the rest of the night?
Instead of returning to my position near the wagon, I'm actually gonna go and sit against the closest tree. My new cat friend here.
I'm going to sleep. I gotta get more sleep.
I need to rest because I'm injured.
Same.
You all
Are you
gonna-
injured?
You're all gonna rest.
No, I just want to rest.
Oh. Because I'm at 2
Well, somebody
right
has to
now.
take the last 2 hours.
I'll.
No. I'll take the last 2 hours. That's fine.
Oh, there we go.
Can I climb a tree again?
Okay.
I want to climb a tree
I'm
again.
gonna crawl back.
I like
into the
high
wagon.
places.
Okay. Everybody's restored.
Cool.
Yeah!
Yeah, I'll restore
And,
mine.
who was the one that's taking the last watch?
I am.
All right, roll me a survival check.
Survival. I'll roll a survival.
Is this a musical?
12 plus. Yes, it's a musical.
I didn't
It's the
even-
King Koo.
I didn't get the memo.
Survival. 16.
Through your drowsiness, you do manage to stay awake through the night.
Yes.
Through the rest of the night, and you let them sleep a little bit longer.
Mhm.
Anybody sleeping on the wagon?
I am.
She's sleeping on the wagon.
Um,
Oh, fuck off.
you're on the tree on the other side of the wagon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you wake up in the morning to
Mhm.
somebody feeling the heft of somebody actually having the wagon lifted off the ground, and the
Somebody-
oxes had been moved around to
What?
where they're helping whoever it is using the weight of the ox
Mm-hmm.
to lift the wagon off the ground and start to repair the wheel.
Okay.
Are you gonna wake up? Are you gonna do anything? You gonna look around?
Well, I'm gonna say what the hell.
Okay. You get up and you're like, what the hell? And
And I look over the side, and
you see a young man,
Steve.
younger guy with dark hair and that same long sword strapped to his back.
It's Steve.
No, it could not be Steve.
It's freaking Steve. The Steve.
Is it the Steve?
It's the Steve.
Well, I hope you guys slept well.
What the
My wife,
Oh fuck!
my wife is going to be so mad at me for dying.
What the fuck?
Do I wake up at this moment? Everybody's screaming, "What the fuck?"
No, they don't. They're not awake.
Oh.
She's the only one awake.
This is out of character.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
Singing Kinku.
What
Now you heard her
Okay.
because you're up in the tree.
Okay.
And you heard her. You saw her get up, and now you notice the wagon's kind of like
Lifted
and
up
the
a little
oxen
bit.
are out of where they were supposed to be. They're not where they were. He's actually. You can see that he pulled a metal lever out of the back of the wagon,
Yeah.
and he found a rock to place the lever on and use it as a lever to lift the wagon up. And then he took the oxen and had them stand on the lever to
Wow.
hold it down while he's changing the wheel.
This
The-
guy
I
here.
swear he's the freaking
He's a
Chuck
freaking
Norris of the
dude.
Dungeon and Dragon world.
Rob Van
That's-
have I come to you at
Dam.
this point?
Yeah.
I look over and do I recognize this man?
You recognize his essence.
I pick my blade up and I start walking
Buried.
towards him.
What are you gonna do?
Start walking towards him.
Okay. He notices you. Like, hey, you look pretty bad earlier. Are you all right?
I point my blade at him. I sent you to death's door.
The music with it.
I know.
Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Dude. Hit the light, someone.
I think. So, I guess I probably should explain to you why I'm here.
Yeah, that
Rather
would be a
quickly,
good
I'm gonna
start.
be sending you again.
You can try.
Don't mess with this.
I don't
Steve.
smile. I can't help but smile. But my character doesn't smile.
I want to say probably 100 some odd years ago, I was cursed, and I was to live out my days as a normal man, but have nightmares about my deaths. Every time I died, I would have a nightmare about it. I didn't realize that's what it was until the curse was actually broken. Now, all I am is immortal. I will live until I die, and then I'll be reborn again the next day.
Nice.
But before I didn't remember my death, now I do.
As I'm still pointing the blade at him. I walk over very carefully. I just nick his arm with it. Blood come out.
Yeah. He bleeds. What the hell, man?
Make sure you still bled. I start picking my armor up off the ground from next to him.
And he freaking reaches over and he pulls a piece of cloth off of his pants leg and he wraps it around his arm and ties it off. What's wrong with you people?
So I walk
I
I've
up.
seen a
know
lot of
what's
things
wrong with
crawl out
them.
of graves.
Anyhow, I thought Yazzie told you about me.
No,
But he's,
apparently.
you know, you look at this guy, and he's definitely in his like early 20s. He was like
Yeah.
70-something years old.
And
the
now
year
he's in his
before.
early
Now he's
20s.
As I'm standing there, I'm strapping my armor. I go, "You said your wife's gonna be mad at you?"
Yeah.
I'm very nonchalant, like not looking at him. So I'm speaking. I'm focusing on strapping my armor on.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a little bit hard to explain to a 70-something-year-old woman that her husband's now in his early 20s.
Cougar.
I like
And
it.
he's like slowly putting on the wagon with this expression on his face, like, I'm really not too sure how I'm going to do that.
So do I recognize him?
From
Yeah, you do.
Just
okay,
Just
so
in general.
how the age difference?
yeah.
You can, from what your perspective, he looks like the guy's son that was helping
That's
you the day
helping you.
before.
I kind of want to know more about him. I want to know.
Through his words, you get the sense that it's the same guy.
That's the same guy.
Yeah.
I
Or
wanna
the
know.
guy's great grandson, probably. I mean, as old as he was.
Yeah.
After I get my armor on, I'm just gonna go sit on the ground next to which character's in again?
Steven or Seven Thunder.
Oh yeah, Thunder.
Cloud.
I go sit down next to
Thunder.
Thunder.
We still have about a 30-day trek before we get to Whitemane, so I hope you guys are well rested.
I feel great.
I want to go wake him up.
You see me sitting about 2 feet from you.
I had a really strange dream that we had a fight last night.
I pull out my quarterstaff and I do the same move that he did whenever he ended the guy. So I'm like, and I'm showing him basically what he did.
You managed to, you know what? Roll me a.
Is
what
that
would that
a
be?
Performance.
That would be a performance check.
Okay.
Yeah.
12 plus
Dang.
2, so 14.
Okay, so he manages to do the move pretty well. You can tell by his movements that it's not enough to be like functional in a fight, but it looked almost exactly like what you did.
Your feet are two together. They need to be spread apart more at an angle.
I'm leaning on the board watching.
Angle.
Like fight stance.
Angle. Oh, fuck. Angle.
Oh fuck!
So I thank him.
Hear your
I
own,
thank him.
Oh fuck!
I thank him, and then I pull out one of my copper pieces and I show it to him like this, and
Oh.
I give it to him.
You lose one copper, you
Lose
gain a
one
copper.
This whole time, I've been sitting there on the ground, leaning on my sword, just watching this. And at this point, my character just thinks, this is an interesting group of people.
You're just now figuring this out. All right, so
Just so you guys know, the "oh fuck" will be in my vocabulary for a while, guys. I'm sorry. It will be.
Oh, please let us go talk to a king.
there's going to be some politics in the storyline.
I'm bringing the bird.
Yeah.
Anyhow, all right. So
Super updo.
you guys,
Load up the wagon and I guess start traveling.
all right.
Yep.
You guys hook up the oxes. Takes you about 30 minutes to get everything together. Do you put your armor back on?
Oh yeah, I was donning it while I was talking to Steve.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. You did say so. Yeah, you guys get on a good
Oi.
trek.
Whoops. I'm riding in front with Steve.
All right. We can-
Why do you get to ride with Steve?
Because you got somebody who rode with him last time.
He did.
Oh, okay. I'm riding with him this time.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not riding. In the
I'm
back
not
anymore.
riding in the back with you guys. You guys are annoying.
Freaking A.
My sword's back. I've poked it into the wood a bit, and I'm leaning on it again.
Okay. So you guys head on, and throughout
I
that,
don't
you guys actually managed to make it fairly unscathed, and the rest of the trip's pretty uneventful. In 30 days,
Yay!
you managed to travel all the way to Whitemane with no problem.
We're there.
You guys get to Whitemane.
know. White
White
man.
man.
Yay.
come
Dark
over
mine.
the hillside, you can hear the sound of running water, and you look over to your left, you see a very large river. It's like the river is massive. To give you a perspective of the size of this river, it's probably about the size of the Mississippi. So it's a big ass river. On the banks of this river, you start seeing a little cottage here, a little cottage there, a couple of houses. Then you start seeing streets, like that are actually brick streets out of stone that have been
Paved.
smoothed out and paved. It looks like each individual spot that these bricks have been put down have been worked out by someone with a whittling tool in the dirt.
So they put some time into this. This is
Yeah.
the yellow brick
You-
road. We have got to
Everybody-
Emerald City.
Everybody, roll me a history check.
History. This is my best subject. 2. What the hell?
Yeah, you didn't do so well.
What? History. What's
14.
4.
4?
Hey, yeah. Ooh,
21.
vodka.
Okay, you two have heard stories that the roads in Whitemane were actually paved by one dwarf.
1?
All the roads in Whitemane were made by one dwarf.
I have to meet this dwarf. Is he still alive?
You can also see where the roads end, which turned into like gravel roads.
You didn't get this one in.
Oh shit.
Like at some point in time, this old dwarf probably had passed away.
Aw.
Do y'all know his name
Did I remember it?
or
You
anything
remember
about
the
him?
stories about it. You don't remember the guy's name,
We don't remember.
but you know that there was. The stories say that it was one dwarf that literally, and he was the elder dwarf of all the other dwarfs here. That literally, with a stick, came out, carved the holes, and placed the rocks, smoothed them, and everything out for this particular road. The Whitemane would, as you're coming up on it, you also know. Everybody knows this. Whitemane is the largest inland port town in Favorite. Not port town that's not on the coast, on the actual coast. It's on one of the inland inlets. It's not considered a city yet. It's a town that actually has a keep that was originally, the keep was the only structure built when it was originally founded, and that's Dragon's Bane Keep.
Oh,
Also, through history checks and whatnot, you also know that Dragon's Bane Keep is also one side, only one portion of the ramparts to the castle built on the opposite side of the river. And the towers are the first known skyscrapers in Favorite. They reach the clouds. They're high enough to be the first port ever to have airships.
That's crazy.
The castle on the other side is almost the same size as the actual town itself that surrounds the keep on the other side of the river. Nobody goes into the castle except for the people allowed to be in the castle, unless you're formally invited.
Which we are, right?
No, you're here to pick up supplies and
Oh.
head towards water.
We're about to be.
You're gonna
We
stop.
wanted to be.
You're gonna stop for a visit, and you're supposed to stay here for 2 days.
At
Before
castle, at the
at-
castle, or
No,
the
at the keep. You're
Okay.
gonna get to stay at Dragon's Bane Keep. Biazzi managed to get you guys access to there, and as you guys are coming up on wagon, you see a big grin and a slight look of fear on Steve's face. Like, oh man.
I look at him. What's wrong, Steve?
Well, good thing I'm gonna be able to come back alive again tomorrow because my wife's gonna kill me. He's smiling.
Is she here?
Huh?
Is she
Yes.
here?
Yes. I'm. This is my town. I'm from this town.
Wow, so
Who
Steve's
owns
from
that
this
castle?
town.
Huh?
Who owns that castle?
It's actually owned by the council of Waterdeep at the moment, but the town and the keep and the castle and everything else is being run by a very old Let's just say he's a hero.
Very old. Why?
Very interesting.
You've not used it. You don't know who runs this place.
I'm new to these lands.
We've heard stories. The stories are they true?
What stories? What have you heard?
Well, the castle that I don't remember, but the guy had big wings. Big wings.
Big wings, huh? Well, there are a few people here with big wings. Are you talking about?
Oh no, I really want to. I don't know.
Are you talking about White Mane himself?
Sure.
Sure. Yeah, White Mane has big wings, but he doesn't run this place.
Oh. Okay.
As you come up on the gate to the town,
Fancy sounds.
Make it eerie. I like eerie.
Oh, we didn't
That's
tell
why I
where
get
we
so
get the sound
busy.
from.
I love that sound. Like literally, this Snapchat that I got of him explaining this castle
Uh-huh.
is phenomenal.
you're actually coming up on early morning.
I could literally vision it as crazy. Yeah, it's in there.
Get on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Would you like one?
Big change of pace.
What is it?
A Doseki.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you come up
Hey,
on
get,
this
get Pam
town.
one.
Hey, I am Mr. West. Are you Jim West, the Desperado?
Adam West.
Adam West? Thanks for the follow, man.
Bob, get Pam one. Is there one?
That's the last one.
Oh,
Is
okay,
it
never
real?
mind. I'm good.
All right.
You sure?
So,
Yeah, I'm good. I can have some.
as you come up on this, you can see it's early in the day. You can see that the town is starting to get going with the market. There's a crowd starting to form. You look to. Can you?
Oh, sorry.
You look to your right, and you can see what appears to be a spot that you couldn't see before. It actually looks to be like a dug-in area. I need everybody to roll me a history check real fast.
7 plus 2.
18.
Okay.
9.
8.
I beat you this time.
I
11.
know, but I
Okay,
rolled a 7.
you're the only one that's
You did.
seen this before, and it is getting to be a lot more common than it was before. This pit is actually at the size of almost like what appears to be a giant hourglass, but laid on its side, and there is pillars in the center on each end of the hourglass in the middle. You know this. You've heard of this before. You know that this is a type of sport that the new people in Faerun are playing. It's called Siege Ball.
Is anybody playing currently?
Wait, what
At
is
the
it
moment,
called?
it looks to be being. They're working on like cleaning it up, like making sure everything's upkeep. They're working on
prepping
upkeep.
the
Yeah,
field.
they're prepping the field.
Oh, interesting. They have a siege ball court here.
What is Siege
What is
Ball?
that?
It's gaining in popularity. It's sort of like a game, like playing cards, but more it's with a magical ball of some kind. It's where two teams go at it and try to score
It's a
goals. I
very
don't-
dangerous sport. It can be very dangerous.
Yes, it can be very life-threatening.
Ah,
Well, that's always good.
Yeah, people get knocked out all the
Is there a
time.
ball on this
Like how
field?
people in
I've never,
soccer
Not
practice.
at
I've
the
never
present moment.
witnessed it. I've only heard.
Because I really want to go and freaking.
Would you guys?
Is there
like to
anybody
go
on the
see
field
game?
playing? Because I can
you
mimic
can
them
you
playing.
print that for me again? Because I can't find it. Okay. As you look over and you see this field, you can see the person doing the upkeep's a dwarf.
It's another door.
It's under that stuff, I think.
No, I just looked through that stuff.
Oh, never mind then. Okay.
Yeah, that's Pam's stuff. I have to keep an eye on that to make sure. Make sure she plays it right.
What?
I'm printing it right now.
I set it down. Oh, I'll figure it out. All right. So, you see a lone dwarf cleaning up the field.
Thank you.
And roll me a perception check.
Everyone? Where's that roll on the sheet or something? 7.
15.
19.
Okay. You guys also see
14.
on the far side of the field a group of like 5 kids, probably no older than 10 or 11, standing there watching the dwarf. Two of them are human. One's a little tiefling girl.
Aww.
Another is
You miss your tiefling.
I do.
tiefling girl. They're like a little tiefling.
I miss my
She has little
tiefling.
piggy tails, like
Right.
in her little
Aw.
horns.
Yeah, she does. And she's got like a red bow in one,
I like
You
that
tell?
red bow.
and the other bow
Did you print on your
is
phone?
bow is a blue color, like
Oh.
almost like a fiery blue.
You don't like the blue bow?
No, I like the red one. It matches my leather.
And there is
What deal
also
it is.
2 other boys there. One looks like he's a half orc,
Mhm.
and the other is an elf. Is an elf kid.
Pure elf?
Yeah.
We have a little orc.
You also, so you guys
Does
get
he
the
say,
sense,
"Otoy Oro"?
looking around this particular town, this particular place, it is very diverse. Like, there are races from all over the world, not just Faerun, the world, in this particular board town.
It's not like a refugee or anything, is it?
No.
Do I see any
These
other,
are,
do I see any other
they
dragoons?
look well dressed. They look like they've,
Grown together?
like this town has been brought together, and you kind of get the sense that through, you know, like how you've seen goblins out in the open and they're not like scorned or whatnot.
Mhm.
You kind of get the sense, you feel like this is almost like a staple in that kind of society. Like this might have been one of the places where that began.
Yeah.
So it's like a hippie town.
Not really a hippie
Like-
town, but it's. I mean, they have their classes. They have high class, medium,
Oh, okay.
and lower class. But they're not. They don't discriminate against each other based on race or anything like that. They all give each other a fair chance.
This sounds like somewhere I would like to live. Literally.
Yeah.
Is there a way we could buy a house here? Like,
Right.
literally, I'm serious. Like,
This isn't Monopoly.
yeah, like, how many gold pieces do you have?
As you guys are going down the street, you see the dwarf, and he looks up, and he sees the wagon. Wait just a minute! And he comes up, and he climbs up the ladder, and he looks up at the wagon. What happened to you, Steve? And Steve looks down. Long story, Tarver. A long story. And Tarver looks around and says, "You got a couple of a good little crew there. You guys fancy a game of siege ball?" And Steve looks and says, "You already know I have no interest in playing that game." And they're like, "Well, they can't play with just 4 players." I tell you what, Steve, go get my boy. And he's like, Steve looks at him like, "Really? Are you sure?" "Of course, why not?" So Steve hops off the wagon. He says, "Don't worry, I'll watch your stuff for the time being." You're all level 2.
Oh! Level 2. Level 2.
Sit back down.
We need like a level 2, like we need like a
Like you already
Mario,
printed out.
like level
Everyone's
up.
character.
Yeah, I need like special music.
All right, we have a
Chippy?
we have an introduction of a new character here.
Evil hair.
Down and he's been sitting in the other room patiently waiting for his chance to
Cracks
to
it
make
open.
Yay.
Cracks it open.
In mixture or not?
Hey, at this point in time, though, I'm gonna have to go into the other room. You guys You guys mingle for a second. I gotta let Victor know what he's doing.
I will.
Oh no. We have a person singing.
So, guys that are watching right now, just to let y'all know our sound does come from Sirenscape.
Skyrimscape is really cool. I do have it on my phone. It's really easy. Just look up Skyrim. Skyrim.
Hey, they do have some sounds from Skyrim.
Ooh.
Anyways, Bob.
Is it Skyrim?
Skyrim.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do to me? Skyrim.
Skyrim? Skyrim.
Sirenscape.
There we go.
Look up Sirenscape, and they're really good sounds that you can use on your D&D stuff.
Remember, Bob, we are next to the mic too.
Oh yeah, sorry for talking loud. Forgot that we have a mic. So if that hurt your ears, I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm sorry about that. I probably should have explained that to him earlier. That's okay.
Do I get my pain point back that I used?
Yes.
Okay.
From the rest. You guys were resting for 30 days. Y'all had a freaking 30-day trip.
Well, never know.
Well-trained oxes, I'm just saying.
Yeah, Steve trained them.
Oh, never mind.
This has already gone better than like Oregon Trail where I get dysentery or.
No, no, I'm not. Everybody roll health checks, constitution checks.
Not bad.
Oh, are you
Bob,
gonna
you
introduce your
accidentally ate poop. You
character?
got dysentery.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wait.
That is good.
Oh, what's his name?
Yeah, he.
I
he
need to
read the
write
book.
down your names because I keep forgetting. You said Drac.
Wow.
All right.
That's how it's spelled.
So,
It's pronounced.
Where'd Jay run off to?
Restroom.
Outside.
Oh, outside. I think it went to the restroom.
He's
All right,
smoking.
Victor.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead and introduce your character.
Hi, guys.
Thanks.
Can you
right
see
there.
him on the
Ah.
video?
Right here. He's a little far back there on the table, but he's still visible.
Here. Shoot this way.
My character, Flint Hammerglass.
Oh, I like that.
I am a dwarf rogue. And yeah, we're gonna see how he plays out.
So, the Hammerglasses are known to be the loud and obnoxious of the loud and obnoxious. Obviously, you guys have already met Tarver for a little bit. He's pretty loud, pretty out there, and all of the Hammerglasses are known to be like that.
Oh,
A loud and
boy.
obnoxious rogue. It's gonna be great.
My character is going to love
You don't see
this.
shit.
Look away, motherfucker. Look away. Look at
All right. So you guys get back, and
Come on, Jay!
Tarver. You guys are here. Tarver starts explaining the rules to you. Now Flint should already know the rules because he's grown up.
Wait.
His father is the coach of Siege Ball.
Oh,
Okay. Let's go ahead and change the map.
wait.
You're gonna have to move your
I'm
notes.
volunteering myself to do Siege Ball. I didn't sign up for this.
We were voluntold to play Siege Ball.
I like it.
Yeah.
Don't.
Siege ball, siege ball, siege ball.
Tarver saw Steve, and it was the end of it. He
Was
saw
the end
5
of it?
people in a wagon.
Can we get some siege balls music going?
No way.
Freaking A. Do we get brooms with this?
So
Golden snitch.
I know, right?
There are flying brooms in this game.
the way
Shut up.
Siege Ball works.
There actually is.
I'm gonna be beast at this. 'cause
The
I
way
can mimic.
Siege Ball works is there is a you guys as soon as Tarver brings you guys down into the pen, okay? There are 2 teams. There's a red team and a blue team. You guys are the red team. Okay? You pick one player to be your goalie and one player to be your forward.
I got the goalie.
I got the forward.
Forward.
Explain
Let
what
me decide between all of you, okay?
Let-
Your forward, these lines right here. Your forward cannot go past Actually, if you're red, your forward cannot go past this line. If you're blue, your forward cannot go past this line. Your forward is the only one that can move past this line. So you're the only one able to be in this area. Okay? Siege ball works like this. When a player,
May I ask how many people are watching?
I can't tell. I got 3 viewers at the moment.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was up to like 8 earlier.
Yeah,
Really?
we were like at 8 earlier. But we had to change some stuff up
Yeah.
and we're slowing down some.
No, it's fine.
But that's what it says on here. Now it could be wrong.
Yeah, definitely. I know how that goes.
Yeah. Anyhow, so siege ball. When Bob, go ahead, roll me an attack roll. If you're gonna, like you're
Roll
you're
up in your
first.
space.
Okay. The siege ball itself has a armor class of 10 right off the bat, plus its momentum. Momentum is dependent on. Momentum is dependent on how hard you hit the ball. You can hit the ball and it gains momentum. Momentum is how far the ball goes. It also is how much damage it does when it hits a target. It could hit you, it could hit the pillar, it could hit an ally, it could hit an enemy. Just depends on what direction you hit the ball. Go ahead and roll me another attack.
18.
Alright. So you rolled an 18 to hit. You hit the ball. Roll me an unarmed strike. For you, it's a D4. Everyone gets a D4 for unarmed strike for this event. You can't. Only
3.
the goalie is allowed to use weapons.
3.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So since you hit the ball, it can move.
Chippy.
3. That's 3 plus what?
3 plus what?
It's your ability modifiers. You add your attack like you normally do an attack with.
Oh,
It's unarmed strike.
4. So 7.
Okay, so the ball will move 10 plus 1 for every 5 for every 1 damage you do to it whenever you hit it. What direction do you want to hit it from? You want to hit it directly? You want to hit it at one of these guys or the pillar or what?
Pillar.
Okay. So at 30, it still has. Hold on. 10 plus. It still has 2 momentum points left. And it can only move 30 feet total. So it'll still have momentum points, and after the next player's turn, it'll continue to move that direction until it changes. Now it's one of their turn to move. This person moves and attacks the siege ball. If they move in to attack the siege ball with their attack, it does not take a chance of hitting them. He attacks the siege ball. 15, and it's 10. So it's a 12 armor class right now because it has 2 momentum points. He attacks the siege ball, and it hits, and he hits with his club. Or no, his fist. Let's go. Let's just do fist. Or he's not the goalie. The other guy's the goalie. For 4 damage. So it's 5 damage, and he hits it straight towards you. All right, now it's not your turn. The balls come straight at you. You have 1 reaction. What do you want to use your reaction to do? Do you want to hit it? You have to if you have a reaction.
Is that like
It's like another unarmed strike. You're just using your 1 reaction per round.
I'll do my unarmed strike.
All right, roll attack. You have to roll an 11 or higher to hit it.
13 plus 6.
All right, you hit. Roll your unarmed strike again. You start to get the idea how this is going to work.
Do I roll the 20 or do I roll the damage?
Roll damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 5.
5. So you send it. Which way do you want to send it?
To him.
To this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So 5. You already had 1. I have to write this down most of the time. It's going to be plus 7.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 8. 18. Now since he used an attack, he still has his reaction. He's using his reaction. That's how many spaces will that? Let's just go by spaces. All right, so he has to roll. He misses on his reaction, so the ball actually stops on him, and he takes 2 damage, which that puts him at 9 hit points. They can either hit you with the ball, but the object of the game is to destroy the other player's pillars.
And the pillars have hit points.
Pillars have hit points. They don't have any armor class though.
Okay.
So where's the furthest that the other people could go? Because you said the one person that's so
Okay,
can go.
So the goalie, there's actually supposed to be another box for the goalie, but let's not worry about the goalie right now. We'll do that with you because every area has different rules for siege ball. All right, they're basically the same, but there's going to be different rules. Like some siege ball allow you to use weapons. There is no flying in siege ball. It is prohibited. Just saying.
I'm a dwarf, so
Yeah, we
nothing
do
to worry
have a
about.
flyer. We do have a flyer. We have one that wants to fly.
I want to fly.
We
I
have-
believe I can fly.
did you guys did all y'all stuff for level 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chippy. Wait.
we got all of our stuff.
Let me make sure.
I didn't get to pick any. Did I get any new spells? Or that's not until later?
Oh no, you did. You know,
I
you
did
got
pick-
your John Pierce spell. No.
Oh.
You can now outwill.
Okay.
You can climb on the
So all thing I think really get rid of is this, right?
Flying's against rules. Climbing across the walls not.
Unless you add more
Yeah, but it's a
spells,
pit.
Oh.
This entire
which
arena
that's
is a
page
pit.
2,
Who's
I think.
who's playing forward?
But yeah, I don't
Now
know.
Cool.
think about it this way: whoever's the center, the forward, if you get taken out, your team is at a disadvantage. That means that the other forward is the only one that can reach the siege ball if it stops in the middle.
So there's only one forward the
Only
whole
one
game.
forward the whole game.
Really
Nobody
really?
can take his place. So
Who has the
whoever's the forward.
Hit points.
Uh-oh.
I have 19.
Oh, I did too.
Oh sure, send the dwarf.
How many
If
do
we
you
go,
have?
if we're judging by just hit
Honestly,
points,
your character is probably the one that knows how to play this more than anybody else too. What did I do with his character?
To the front of the line, buddy.
it's either you or me, Victor. We have a 2 hit point difference.
What
Who's
is
who's
yours?
else forward?
I'll go.
You want to go?
Yeah,
Okay,
I got this.
I need
19.
everybody to roll initiative.
Come on, no whammies, no whammies. Damn.
Bucks.
Nat
No.
20.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I fucking did.
We've been rolling the same thing all game, so
Oh,
check
no.
me out. Oh, 15, you raggedy. What are we rolling?
As you guys
Initiative.
look at the other team, the one standing in
Four.
front of you is the
One.
half-orc kid.
Depending.
The big ass
He's
kid.
a half-orc
Yeah.
kid. Everybody else is all the other kids that you saw standing on the edge of the thing. They're all between 10 and 19.
Y'all see that?
He's bigger than you are.
You know these kids. So the half orc, he looks at you. He walks up to you. Flint.
So who's on the field?
Hopefully we have a good game.
Maybe so.
He's big for an 11-year-old kid.
Damn.
Does he tower over him?
They're the same height, and he's an 11-year-old.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
And you look.
Shorty.
Like, what is a dwarf?
You
About,
look
get
back-
about to about 4.5
you
feet.
look back at-
Maybe that's tops.
You look back at Dante, and you know he's a good siege ball player.
It's this guy.
You also know-
Watch this guy. I'm just saying.
You also know that
Watch
they
this
have
guy.
to that the other team has to make sure to keep an eye on their cleric as well, Kira.
Shake his hand. Good game we will have. I think.
Kira is the tiefling.
So it's that tiefling girl?
What?
I'll go back and notify them about what I see. About all the players.
Okay.
Magic is forbidden during this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Offensive magic is forbidden.
Okay.
White mane allows you to use buffs and heals.
Okay.
Cleric and orc watching.
Okay.
All right, 25 to 20 on y'all's initiative.
I got 15.
23. Well, with my thing.
Oh wait, do I add?
Yeah. Even though you get an extra 20 if somebody else does, it still has a higher initiative, doesn't matter. Or if somebody just
15.
rolls under an extra 20, he still has a
Oh.
higher bonus.
So 18. Sorry. It's been forever. It's
Okay,
been-
so 25 to 20, nobody?
23.
23.
Okay, sorry.
Pam got 23.
Not 20.
Okay, and anybody above 17?
Wait, what's his initiative bonus?
He got
Yeah,
15,
15
plus
plus-
4, so
Yeah,
No, he's 19.
19.
Yeah.
Do people serenade us? Oh, can like we walk out to the song and there's like a fog machine?
Is
and,
Steve a
like-
bard now?
Is people cheering? Are there people cheering? I want a crowd.
And it's time to get involved with Steve Ball!
Is Steve the bard playing at this festival?
I need the two people at the front to roll athletics checks.
Come on, Victor.
15 to 10.
16.
13.
Oh, 16.
Which one's athletics? Oh. Ooh.
You're 13, Bob?
No, yeah, I'm 13.
Maybe you
Yeah,
shouldn't
no.
have me up there in the front.
Okay.
Was it a 1?
No.
Okay. It's 2?
Huh?
Was it a 2?
No.
3?
No.
Oh, 4.
No.
Oh, 5.
No.
0.
That's
9.
20? Oh.
So it's somewhere in between.
You can't get any worse than 1. You can't get any better than 20. Tell me what it is.
But I get a bonus of 0, so I mean, you know, y'all picked the guy with no strength being forward just because I knew a lot.
That makes sense.
The coach is the player, right?
You should have told us putting the weak guy up front was a bad idea.
What'd you roll for your athletics check?
I asked if y'all wanted me up front. I mean, it's not like I'm 3'8".
You rolled a 9. You get the first strike at the siege ball.
Hey.
Whoa!
No shit.
What do you roll, a 1?
I rolled a 3 plus a 4.
Damn, that kid's strong.
+4 athletics? Golly.
He's a sports player. He's a proficient in athletics.
And he's 11.
Oh.
Told you, watch out.
Imagine when he's 12.
He's half orc. He's gonna hit it
Roll
all.
the- what'd you-
What'd your
What you roll to hit?
2
plus?
plus. Should I use
What do you
dagger or
use
the
it?
hammer glass?
No,
Either,
you
it's
can't-
on
you
a
can't
heavy.
use
Oh,
unarmed.
no weapon? Unarmed?
Yeah. So,
Where's
but
the
you can use dexterity to attack with unarmed.
Yeah.
Got you.
So you're proficient with your unarmed strikes for
So that'll
this.
be just a +3. So I got a 5 to hit.
Dexterity
plus is-
plus his proficiency modifier. So 7.
7.
All right. You do not. You missed the siege ball. You get really anxious. You're like, oh, really quick. You thought you actually got a step up on Dante, and you missed the siege ball with your attack. All right, Dante's. So we start at the top now. Dante's going to go ahead and take that swing at the siege ball since it's in his area as his reaction. 9 plus- He hits it, and for 7. So that puts it at 17. You can go 17 squares, but 5 per turn. And he hits it at an angle. Actually, no, he's going to do it differently. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. And
Interesting.
Pam, you started at the top. It is not in your area. You can hold your action if you want, but you can move yourself into position or something if you would like to.
How far did you say I can go? Can I go to?
You can go up to 20 feet.
No, how far can I go on here? 'Cause
Okay,
you said
the red,
lead.
this red line
Uh-huh.
is the end of y'all's area.
Okay.
We can't do shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not right now.
I'll scowl at them.
Scowl at them. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna wait. Okay, so if you
Creature
move,
leather
you
with
can
it.
move now and hold your action like you're ready to hit the ball.
Okay.
If the ball comes into an area where you could have been,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to move, then you can't move as a held action. So
Okay.
you should move. I would, if I were you, maybe move into like a possibly more strategic location or something like. I don't know.
Okay, I guess to this side.
Right here,
Or wait, can I go that far? Okay, on this side. I thought that was me. Sorry.
there.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm gonna scowl at them still.
And the dominatrix chick moves up in a couple steps and stands there and looks at him funny. Actually, she's kind of scary
I bare
looking.
my teeth.
She's kind of scary looking.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like she really wants to play this game.
Not really. I didn't volunteer for this.
All right, Jay.
I'm just gonna move like right to like kind of the left side, basically.
The same thing she did.
Yeah,
the
basically,
opposite?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you're mimicking her.
Yeah.
Alright.
And you go,
Yeah.
fuck.
That's when the ball comes towards me.
Well, what if there's like an Abe Lincoln?
All right,
you know, the
it's
awkward
Flint's turn.
Oh my
And you have to
god.
say like.
That's-
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna definitely go down.
You got this.
You can move here. You can't move past this line. You guys all rolled at the same time for y'all's initiative.
I'm gonna back up to that line. No, up.
And you guys are holding y'all's actions, right?
Yeah, that line
Okay.
right there. So that's.
I put
minus,
an H next to
is
you
it-
two because you guys held y'all's actual
That's a
attack.
minus
Okay.
5.
Waiting for the ball to
What are
get
you
close
doing?
to you. All right.
What are you doing?
Holding your action.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you gonna make a face or anything?
Hmm?
Oh.
No, that is.
Dante smirks. He smirks and he moves over to the side.
Oh. He's top heavy.
He won't stay.
I'm changing his figure.
Dante, you orc bastard!
Oh, Dante got bigger.
Where's your father, Dante?
It's roids.
Caleb, it's your
Hitting the
turn.
juice.
He's on the roids.
Roid
All right.
rage.
So so okay, this all happens at the same time, just so you guys know. Dante hits the ball back. You guys run up to the line, all at once, waiting for the ball to become back to y'all's area. Y'all are like rushing the line up front. Caleb, you just went.
Yep.
Holding your action. Bob,
Work.
who's the goalie?
I am.
Okay. To be honest with you, I would have suggested somebody else because the goalie is the only one that can use their weapon.
Oh.
Oh, he didn't say that.
Yeah, I forgot to mention. The
switch
goalie,
Kind of
PlayStation.
important rules.
Do we still?
the goalie is the only
I
one that
hold
can use their
straight.
weapon.
I hold my action.
Oh, I'm sitting there in one hand. I'm just twirling my blades, smiling from ear to ear.
Him and his
Okay.
damn blades. He's like, I'll
No,
just pierce my blade
blade.
into the wood and stand there like this. I'll pierce my blade.
This
to
guy
woods.
runs up.
Can I make a perception check to see what they're doing? If I remember, because I played against them.
Yeah, I know. So you know that Kira is their goalie. You also know that Kira is also their healer. If they take damage, she brings
She needs
them
to be
back.
taken out.
You also know that the other two boys like to feed Dante the ball.
Nom nom.
He eats the ball.
And he's attacking the ball. Nat 20.
Oh.
He runs up, bounces on his hind leg, comes down with his front foot pointed forward, and punches dead center on the ball. Actually, from a monk's point of view, that was a beautiful strike.
How'd you feel about that strike, Bob? How'd you feel about that strike? From a monk's point of view.
Good form of technique.
Yeah.
Awesome technique.
He hits it for 11. And he hits it straight.
Brace yourself.
8. That's you.
I know.
Brace myself.
He's talking to himself, like hyping himself up. Brace yourself.
Roll. Hey, do you have a reaction still?
You're more than-
You still do have a reaction. Okay.
I think.
I don't
Yeah.
know, strike.
So
I don't know.
Your dex and your proficiency bonus, so it's 5.
That,
And then
but no, I'm
roll.
looking for the
Reaction.
D4.
Reaction is once you get one every time it's your turn. You get
Okay.
refreshes, so you have one. Don't miss, Victor. This is gonna hurt.
You know what? You're in. Unnatural 20.
unnatural 20.
Yes.
You hit the
Oh.
ball.
And so that would be.
What the heck is an unnatural?
That means after his after his
added-
additions, he had 20.
It's plus a dexterity
20,
bonus
but it's not
and
a
a
nat 20.
proficiency,
Uh-huh.
and that
Oh,
equals up to
20. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Fake 20. Fake moves. That's what we're calling it. We got fake moves. Double D's. D's being tens.
All right. Roll your damage. It adds.
I don't have an unarmed attack on here,
It
but
adds to whatever.
It's
this
use your
is.
dexterity.
okay.
So you just it's a D4 plus your dexterity.
Like the music is perfect. I picture it in slow motion.
I just
And
know.
actually,
I just
that
picture
is-
it-
No, not
The
That
grass
is your
is so
held
green.
action, so that is not your
Right?
reaction.
It
You
is
still have your
Yeah,
reaction.
it
You
is.
held your action until the ball got close to you.
The grass.
So that is your
don't
action.
don't add your proficiency to the damage, just your dexterity.
Got you.
Yeah.
So that'll be a 4 damage.
What'd you roll? A 2?
1
A 1
plus
plus
3.
3?
Yep.
Yeah, that's 4. Which direction?
Stop yelling. Stop yelling.
Which direction are you hitting the ball?
Hold on. Seeing how this. Right at the 11-year-old. At Dante.
So can you bounce it off the
Alright.
walls?
Yeah, can you
Yeah, that's
ricochet?
that's what
Okay.
Dante did.
Oh, okay, yeah, he did. I was wondering what happened. I was like, wait, that's out of bounds.
There is no bounds. It's the pit.
Oh shit.
You got walls.
Is that right?
No, it's. I'm sorry. Math. Bad.
As soon as I hit it, I yelled back. You did tell me that Dante is a ball hog, right?
He hits it back with his reaction.
Right back to me?
No, he has a held action, so
Dante's a monster.
he hits it again.
Literally. He just snaps it. His jaws at the ball.
But do I?
2 teeth hit it towards him.
I do know that he's a ball hog, right?
Yeah, well, he's not a ball hog. They feed him because he's their forward.
He's a ball.
He's the strongest person.
Heads up!
Man, this music's so beautiful. I can't. Literally, the music's so beautiful. Like,
It's like in slow motion.
I
That's how I
know,
picture
right?
it, like us like hitting the ball and stuff.
let me get that one. Let me get that slow motion vision.
Yeah, do it. And there's like dust coming up
Okay.
from the
When they hit the ball.
when they hit the ball and it glides across.
I still haven't used my reaction. Should I?
That's nice.
I want to dash.
Not that ball curve.
Dash in front.
That curved, right?
Go
Yeah,
for a
He,
punch.
he hit it at an
It's
angle,
hard,
so.
though.
Of course it did.
Of course it hits her.
Are you go ahead and use your action to try and hit it
Okay.
because you have
So
a held
am I
action.
doing
D20.
a 20?
Yeah, you rolled an attack.
Okay. 14 plus. I
Add
don't
your
know what-
dexterity and your proficiency. So it'd be +5.
Come on, come
Okay.
on.
5, so 19.
19.
To
That hits
hit.
it. That hits it.
Now
Go
roll
ahead and roll your
D4
damage.
and add your
D4.
dexterity.
4 plus where's my next? Okay.
Second one.
Second.
In the box.
Oh, whoops. Okay, so 7.
I already knew what it was. Okay, which direction is it?
How far can I hit it? Is it per
It's
by
building.
speed?
It builds momentum
Okay.
as you guys hit it.
I
So
wanna-
the more momentum it is, the harder it is to hit it.
I want to hit it off this wall towards that way if it will go that far. I don't know how far it will go.
You're gonna hit it into Flint doing it that way.
No, if I hit it
Yeah.
this way?
Or she curves it.
Yeah, what if I curve
Like
it
Gregory
and
did.
like it
I would like to
magically
do a
goes
perception
around?
check and step slightly out of the
5.
way. Because I still got
10.
20.
15,
You're
20,
good.
25, 30. Okay, it only goes 30 until its next turn, but it's still. So that's.
It's
It
going
still has
that way,
momentum though from 2 hits.
Right.
It still has momentum from 2 hits though.
Yeah.
Okay.
It drops 1 momentum point per square.
Can this doggone ball get to me? I've been waiting to mimic Greg all night.
Okay.
Did you say that in character?
No, I can't talk.
That was all stemmed off of
you
that
can't
one
talk?
guy's turn.
No.
Oh,
I can
shit.
only mimic.
Number.
No.
So it's this guy's turn. You said it was going like this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he sees what direction it's going, and he moves up to intercept and holds his action.
What's he doing with that knife on the field?
That's
It's
not
illegal.
a knife.
Yeah, I'm changing this up.
Is that a knife in your
Is that a
pocket?
knife in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
The girl with the cape.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
She's a tiefling. Okay, so
quick!
Kira. It's Kira's turn.
Damn.
Roids.
Girl.
She moves up.
I mean, she's 10.
Her too.
Yeah. She's 10. I mean,
She's on the roads too. Shit.
She puts her hand
It's crazy.
on.
And she would go to the guy with the knife. Like,
Yeah, she's like,
she wants
nice
to know
knife.
too.
Sorry,
That's
guys.
a nice blade you got there.
Where is it at?
I have an unnatural 20s.
I love my unnatural Tonys. They
Because I'm on roids.
She puts her hand on his shoulder as he moves up. She slaps him on his back, and you see like
See?
Yeah, I knew it. His backside.
Yeah.
and the other 2 guys.
Do I notice this?
Of course,
Yeah,
of
that's
course
it.
you do. She just slapped his
You
ass.
can definitely tell she blessed him.
That's what we're calling it
I would call it that. He looks blessed on it. What?
now. He got right in the face.
His titties.
She blessed him. So when they roll
I
their
like
attack
that.
rolls next time, they get to add a D4 to their attack roll. All 3 of them do until they use it.
Oh no.
Okay, and then since it's after her turn, we do the ball. It is 17.
Come on, you unholy ball.
So you can bless
He uses
us to
his
make the
react.
ball?
Yeah, you can cast. You can. He can
So
cast.
he can bless us.
He
and-
can cast support spells. Heal, cure wounds, bless, shield of faith, stuff like
So you could
Yeah.
bless us and give us
Silver
extra.
Faith.
I did not know that.
So
by
do
the way,
you
have all those
notice
spells now.
that. But
Her
shield
doing
of
a
faith.
bless spell though.
Honestly,
You have all
shield of
those
faith doesn't
spells.
really do much for you here because if the ball hits you,
Well,
and you
not all
don't.
of
It
them.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Now that I'm level 2, I have all these spells, right?
Yeah. Shit. Move
I gotta get my,
move-
gotta get my area right.
These are this is a cantrip though, so you can use that over and
He's gonna roll
Oh.
his attack with his bless.
I don't know what your other
Teach
cantrip
me
is.
something. Let me see. There we go. Protection from evil.
And he misses.
Guidance.
And he takes 2 damage.
Let's go here watching.
He gets hit by the ball, and it stops right there. You can see he's frustrated. He's like, ah, shit.
I've been kicking
Ah! He got hit.
Oh my gosh.
The
this is gonna be a
laugh.
long game.
Victor, I love your character.
He got hit.
He's like the Simpsons character.
I can already picture it now. Stab him back with dagger. Ha! Got your ass.
I'm silent until then. It's like, oh, shit. Sorry guys, you don't see me.
I'm sorry.
He hit the ball directly towards Victor. Pam,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna ready.
I'm sorry you hadn't had a chance to do anything yet. I mean, that's
I
sometimes
smacked the
sports.
ball.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's right. I didn't mark out anything wrong.
I'm gonna ready myself to make a move.
Okay, so you're gonna
Ready.
hold. All right. It's your turn. No, it's actually the ball's turn. Sorry.
My turn.
All right. Roll to hit.
Me?
Yep.
18.
We're in the board.
So close. You hit it. Barely.
I'll take that as a hit.
It's a hit.
What's your dex?
5 damage.
5 damage. All right. Which direction you hitting the ball?
Towards the crow. He seems anxious. He's
yes.
5, 10, 15.
It's
All right.
time.
You have a held action.
We're gonna be pulling him out the wall.
Yes. What do I do?
You hit
Roll to
it.
hit with your
Come
staff.
on, you rat.
It's blessed, by the way. You use your wisdom now.
The blessed ball.
The blessed staff.
No, what the heck?
He can use his staff right now?
Oh no, he's. I'm sorry, his hand.
We were just kidding.
No, it's a D4.
Oh, I was like, what the heck?
No, it's your turn.
It is your turn.
It's your turn.
So what?
Your held action. You can use your held action to attack it.
Really?
Yeah.
So what should I use?
It's an unarmed strike.
Unarmed
You
strike.
punch it in the face.
Okay, I'll punch it then.
What'd you roll?
Shit. I didn't know I was 13. Do I add that to anything?
Add your
Dex.
dexterity and your proficiency.
4.
Plus 2, so 6.
So what?
19.
That's 19.
19 to hit.
19.
Wow.
You just hit.
I hit it?
Yeah. Roll
Freak
D4.
yes. Huh.
It's gonna get bad here shortly.
So what do I-
See,
One
it's creeping
facing
up.
you on the top.
Question. You
On the
said,
top?
It's
offensive
the one
magic
on
is
the
allowed.
towards
So I
the
could-
point,
so
whichever
can I not
one's
use
So the
facing
4,
you.
right?
ability?
Okay. Oh, the 1?
No, that's
No.
offensive magic.
Wait.
Okay. I wanted to make sure.
How does this
Or the
work?
3.
The 3?
I don't know.
Yes.
How does that work?
How does
His
this
dice
thing
is
work?
confusing.
My shit is
It's on the
wild.
bottom.
It's on the
Okay.
Oh, it's 3 then.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 3.
Then 3 plus your dex.
Plus my 4, 7.
7?
Yes, sir.
Mine's the opposite.
That's nice.
Mine's on the
4 plus 3 equals 7. And I
Which
hit
way are
it.
you sending the ball?
And I hit
Is
it.
this freaking Schoolhouse Rock? What's going
Schoolhouse
on?
Rock, I'm on Capitol Hill. Alright, let's see.
Can I
I'm going to
inform?
pick the ball.
Can I inform them that the ball gains momentum at this point? The more we hit it, the
The
more
more
it
it
goes
gains.
faster.
Faster it goes, yeah.
Do I yell that?
Accelerates.
Can I yell that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, yell.
Yell it. Come on. Yell
The
it.
more we hit it, the more it goes faster.
The more it goes
The harder it is to hit, too. The faster it's going, the harder it is to
Okay.
hit.
Well, shit, I just hit it. So, I want to. They're all in front of that thing.
You can ricochet it.
You can bounce it off the wall.
Yeah.
How far am I going to be hitting this thing?
Okay, so every turn, after everybody's turn, it only goes 6 squares. But it goes till the momentum runs out. Does that make
Try
sense?
one.
So, I'm trying to figure out how far I can hit it.
It's a strong
If it's at 0 and you hit it from point blank, it starts off with 10 plus whatever you
So what is it at? Is it at? It's not at 0 right
No,
now.
it is not at 0.
I'm gonna freaking take it. I want to take it to the moon.
Take take it to the goal?
Yeah.
All right. So how are you gonna do that? What direction are you hitting it?
Shh. Well, I'd have to hit one of these bastards.
They're fucking crazy. Yeah.
Shit.
It's Flint's turn next.
Who's Flynn?
Oh no, it's your turn. Actually, it is your turn right after this because you're getting a reaction or your held action because the ball came to you.
Okay.
And after this, you get to go again for your turn.
Come on. I'm going to. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to. So could I hit the ball and then run after the ball and hit it again?
You can't because you can't go past this. You
Oh,
could
you're damn
possibly
right.
run after the ball.
Well,
And you hit the ball a direction. You can run after it and hit it again on your turn if you
Okay.
can catch up with it.
okay. And I can't go past the red line.
Yeah.
So,
So you can go back. You can knock it behind you, make it bounce off a wall, and then you can hit it again.
damn.
That is good thinking. Holy shit.
But even then, there's no way to
If
get
he
towards
can hit
that
it.
goal. I'm trying to
Only
end
has an
this.
AC of 20 right now, if not higher.
You know what? I'm gonna kick Big Gregory. What's his
I
name
still have a
again?
reaction.
I want Mark Henry out of this.
Who?
Mark Henry.
Flint's in your way.
Yeah. Oh, he is.
Flint's
Pass
in
it
your
to
way.
Flint.
Yeah, pass it.
I'll
to
pass
Flint.
it. Yeah, I'll pass it.
Great.
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry.
You know
that
how
reaction
okay,
now.
you just hit it, and you knocked it up over 20 for the speed.
So that means that
that's
shit's gonna hit the shit.
That means that he's
It's gonna-
got to roll over 20 to hit it.
Fuck Flint, pass it over.
Yeah. I'm passing it to this guy, the swole guy right there.
This one?
I want to slap this shit. I want to you know. No, don't trip the ball. That's it.
It only
No!
What the flip?
It only
No! You should have got it to me! You
wouldn't have hit it.
You wouldn't have hit it.
Yes! Oh my god. Because that's
Chippy thought about
+5.
this.
It'll be
Chippy
21.
knew. Chippy knew. Chippy
Hey,
knew.
Jay, it's your turn.
And then I want to use my.
Ooh! Wait. Can I use a
You gotta
reaction?
warm up a
Not
little
yet.
I know, right?
It's almost your
Damn
turn
it.
though.
Well, what can I do? Free.
Can't hit it?
You don't. You were like it was behind you, so you had
Can
no
you use
idea that it's
guidance
flying
to
past
guide
you.
it?
But now
I
I
know
see
it's
it.
not.
You see it.
Let's try it. I'm going to use guidance to guide it.
You can use guidance on somebody. You can use guidance on somebody.
Oh.
That
Maybe
worked.
you
It worked.
Ooh, ooh.
I'm going to use guidance on him.
Is it a range or is it touch?
It's going to be a.
No, look at the range.
Oh, spell.
Damn it! It's a touch.
You have to touch somebody.
I'll touch Bobby.
Okay. Yeah, Bob's a good choice too. But I was saying the only person
That's close to me.
with a weapon. Bob's the only one with a multi-attack too. So
Look at my toes.
you
As it
do
goes back.
realize on your turn when you attack the ball, you can multi-attack it.
Yeah, the key point.
Yeah,
Bonus
I
action.
can do flurry of both.
and you can do flurry of blows and build up the
momentum.
The momentum.
And
Freaking
it's in
A.
turn, so he can't get hurt by the ball. He only can add momentum
Oh,
to
it
it.
is.
Right.
I still could have hit the ball.
You see,
What do you have to get over?
I thought you
19?
were
You
gonna pass
have to
it
go
over
over
before you
20.
hit it
Oh, I got
hard, so I'm
21.
like, fuck it, I'm gonna send it back.
Like it was 16 plus 5.
No
All I can
friggin'
see
A.
is all I see is floating at his ball. That's all I
Pass
see.
that shit. You let me down. No.
I see him going knee up, elbow down to level it, and then turn around with a backhand across the map.
Who?
Let's do it. Let's do
He
it.
does flurry of blows, something like that.
Let's do it.
He's
No, that would
he's
be
already
me.
past it. It's
That would be me. That would.
it's
be.
your turn.
Let's do it.
So you guidance.
I'm Pat. Yeah.
Okay, guidance. Bob, you have guidance. All right,
Your
It's now your turn. After I hit
I
this.
almost knocked your damn drink over.
Oh.
Let me see it.
So I can go up to that line, right?
You can go up to that brown line. Yes.
How many square?
He's
One,
reacting.
I was thinking
two,
Arms of an Angel.
The ball's getting hit. The ball's getting hit.
5,
Oh,
6, set nets out of range. Okay, I got 25 foot.
Well, they're hitting the ball right now.
Sarah McLachlan playing.
Oh, they're hitting the ball right now?
What does that mean?
Touch one creature once before the spell ends. Target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the ability check if it is 12. So you roll the die before or after making the ability, the spell then ends. Oh, guidance doesn't even help it.
What?
It is
It only
musical.
applies to ability checks.
Not for damage, but an attack roll is an ability.
Oh, it is. You can add d4 to your attack roll.
We need like.
I didn't know they were classified.
Okay.
I thought they were.
Yeah, no.
You guys are starting to figure this game out, right?
Dun,
bit.
dun, dun.
All right.
She's over here banging the wall. Down.
It's your turn. It's just barely out of your range.
Oh, but he didn't hit it.
So is it still
He didn't hit
going?
it.
Oh, he hit it that way.
Yeah, he hit it that way.
Is-
but
is it still
he finished
going-
off the last of the 6.
You can go
One
up
of the
there and
things I was
hit
doing
it
wrong.
even
Oh,
more.
okay.
No. Oh, I could still. Wait, no. Because I only got 25 foot distance. So 5, 10,
Yeah,
15,
you're
20, 25. Still out of range. I'm going to go to Dante.
Inferno.
Ha! You're 11.
It's Dante's
He smiles
turn.
at you.
He smiles at you.
No!
He punches you in the face.
Hulk smash.
Where's the referee? Where's the referee?
That's not a reaction.
Oh
Not
God!
not for actual someone hitting
It's the
you.
game of wins.
16 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I could walk over and deck somebody in the face.
Well,
He's
they
like
can.
scratching
They're
his
the only
head.
ones that can fight each other because they're in the middle. But Dante's been holding back, waiting for a pass.
Oh.
Don't be mouthy. Note
So
to
what?
self.
Next
Yeah,
time.
14.
Huh?
Yeah.
Your armor class is 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who else is on?
Next time you deck him in the face. Y'all are eye level here.
Are they?
Yeah.
But he's on roids. He's a little bit big.
Yeah, he's a
Take
little stronger.
5.
He got that special orc blood.
Yeah. Roid rage. It's compensating.
That was his turn. That was Dante's turn. And it's your turn, Caleb. Like they've monopolized the ball.
I'm leaning against the pillar. Is the pillar stable?
Yeah, it's
Okay. I'm kind of leaning against pillar, holding my action, waiting for the ball to come in range.
okay.
Can you climb on top of the pillar? I don't know why you'd want to, but I was just wondering.
I probably could if I wanted to.
So the main objective is to take out this pillar, yeah?
Yeah, to take out the enemy pillar, but you can't use ranged attacks.
I think we need to take out the healer.
So
Well, we can't freaking cross the line.
Kira's hitting the ball with her mace. She's the goaltender.
Why is she way
Oh,
up
she
there?
missed.
What's wrong with her body?
Huh?
Is that her leg? That's her leg. I'm thinking she's like pregnant. Okay, never mind.
She's not really flying because she's not allowed to fly, but she does have wings.
That's
Those
just,
some large ass.
She looks.
that's like a thigh.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was from afar. I'm like, I don't have my glasses.
I have no idea. She's pregnant.
And the baby's like
She
he's
takes
gonna
six
knock out.
Get elbow. Like,
Actually,
Throw both.
Okay, Bob, it's your turn.
You don't know that you're a fucking half-orc child.
This feels
gonna
weird.
hold my action.
I gotta stretch a little bit.
Stretch a little bit.
This guy turns. Come on, Kira, stop playing around! And he attacks the ball.
Here's a question for you. About what size is the ball?
The ball's like
So I could palm it.
you can stop it.
What is the weight and depth of this ball?
Well, here's my thought process. If I can stop the bitch, I'm just gonna hold it.
Is it rubbery?
And I'm just gonna pass it back and
Is
forth.
it like
and we're gonna pass
romantic
it to
walks
me and
in
make
the store?
Walmart to be exact.
I don't even want to hit the pole. I just want to get out of the pit.
Hello, mother. Hello, father. These mosquitoes.
Are they bouncing off the wall back and forth each other?
Now, yeah.
I wonder what the mosquitoes look like out here.
Dude, quarter size.
What?
Well, at least out in Joshua where I live.
No, he's
No, I'm talking about in the game.
I'm thinking about the game.
Oh, in the game. Oh,
Dude,
okay.
fucking time.
See-
They don't play.
You see the guy say, come on, Kira, what are you doing? And he jumps up and he punches the ball. It bounces off the wall and it comes back towards him, flies right over his shoulder as the other guy spins around and backhands the ball towards Dante.
Oh, damn, Dante.
Hold on, I gotta
Is it my turn?
You owe me a soda.
Can I use my reaction?
Yeah.
I said you owe me a
I
soda.
want my reaction because I.
Rolling the light. What's up with this?
You get a fist. A fist for you. A fist for you. A fist for you.
Damn.
Knuckles
Oprah?
sandwich.
Dante uses his reaction to attack.
Oh my god. I'm done. I'm sorry, guys.
And he barely hits it. And he hits it directly at you at point blank.
You get that reaction now.
Roll your reaction. Roll to hit.
You
better roll 20.
Nothing. What you gonna do?
What'd you roll?
Can I get a 23 to hit?
Oh! That's 2 in a row.
So you actually managed to rear back and you saw him punching the ball towards you.
Oh shit.
No.
7 damage right back at Dante.
Feel the wrath.
He doesn't have a reaction
Feel
anymore.
the wrath, Dante.
He takes
Shrek.
17 damage and he's knocked out.
Oh, yes.
Aw.
How do you feel about knocking out an 11-year-old?
The
Leads
ball,
down.
the ball stops.
Good break.
It's kind of a complete stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit somebody and nobody was able to hit it.
Thank
The
you,
ball
guys.
stops right
It's
there.
all about the win.
Guys,
It's all about the win.
Guys, the ball's at a complete stop right now.
Okay.
So
That's
Can I use my action now?
Can I
Huh?
cure wounds?
He can move over to it.
it's Kira's. Kira just went. Never mind. Actually, that's her turn still. So she's going to use her bonus action to use Healing Word on Dante.
Ah.
God
I'm gonna
dang.
knock her
I yell
out.
across. You a bitch.
She's their star.
She's a star, huh? I got something for her.
Told
ass.
you, cleric.
I got something for her ass.
Hit her in the
Use the
face.
cleric.
You-
I can't go past the line.
What, yeah, what do you need to do?
Get her past the line.
Are there rocks on this field? Because I will chunk one and use guidance on it and hit her right in the ass. Her fake ass.
Get off the
is-
field.
That thing's sitting there, so he
She
can't
got
do
those fake
anything.
titties, don't you?
Yeah.
Dante
she
can't. Dante's. It's not Dante's turn
She
yet.
had to like,
So he's
Fake
gonna
all
hold.
right.
like Air Jordan.
Yeah.
Pam, it's your turn.
I'm going to stand there because I saw my action ready.
Jay.
About this rock question. Are there rocks on the field?
No, it was. you saw Tarver doing a really good job of cleaning the
What
field.
if they like spit on the
More
sand?
people get frustrated
Ball
and
it
find
up,
the rock.
like
I
a
know, right?
snowball,
Like,
and like
it's freaking-
shit in their
We
face.
need the
Yeah.
Avatar, power of Earth.
Okay, I'm going to move more to the left. I mean to the left.
Can he mimic
Right there. Yeah.
and then heal me?
I
He
swear.
does have Healing Word though.
Are you're out?
No, I'm not out. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Like,
just in case.
Okay.
just saying out loud. So
Can I freaking wait?
I triggered.
Wait.
You can't range attack the ball.
Okay, I can't range attack the ball, but
On the Secret Service, go pick it up.
I can do.
Terry.
Can I?
Ask it. Ask it.
Just ask.
So I'm wondering, like, as far as like my mimic tree and my disguise ability, can I like do what she's doing?
No, you can't. You can't. She's a cleric. You're a priest. You can't do her spells. You have to have them
Priests
prepared.
don't play sports. Alright, I'm just
Yeah, they
moving.
do. Have you ever watched Friar Tuck?
A priest doesn't play sports. No way.
You
All right,
play them, but
I'll
it
stay
doesn't
right
mean they're
there.
well at. Good at them.
All right.
We want everybody to win.
Flint's
Yeah,
turn.
that's true. In
Go
like
punch
Flint.
Dante in the face where you have advantage.
God.
You got the ball right there, and there's nobody there.
Wait, he has advantage on
Yeah.
Dante. Wouldn't he get sneak attack?
Why would he have to sneak?
Choke him.
If he
Choke
wants to
him.
punch a little kid while he's down,
Hell
on the
yeah!
ground.
Fuck yeah!
Let's go!
I was seeing Claire trying to fucking heal him. Like, this bitch is going down. Like, I don't have a reaction though, do I?
Huh?
And I have no reaction, or does that?
It recycles when you start your after your
Gotcha.
turn.
Okay. Yeah.
But you're gonna if you attack him instead of the ball's gonna stay where it's at until your next turn, which means everybody's gonna do nothing until your next turn.
Beat the shit out of Dante.
I'm, cool
I'm
with-
doing nothing back here.
I mean, I'm cool with that because I mean, I know that little fucker ain't get back up.
Kira's got another healing word. And
do what you want to do.
Let's get
Out of character.
would your character do that? Honorable dwarf punching an 11-year-old kid while he's down.
But when it comes to sports,
Honorable
and-
dwarf. I'm an assassin rogue.
You're a rogue. You're not an assassin yet, but it's still an 11-year-old kid. You're gonna be punching while he's on the ground.
It's as big as you are.
He's an orc.
Orcs
Hey.
don't have feelings.
You don't have rip his fucking teeth off. Like this. Throw them.
There's no discrimination in this town, sir.
We're not from here.
What's funny is if he's saying this in character, his voice isn't using.
Right?
This is my.
I turn back around, look at my teammates. I see the goalie. Ha! You! I hit the ball towards the goalie.
Okay.
I start swinging my sword.
Roll your
It
damage.
starts
You don't have to
with a
roll
laugh.
attack. It's a zero.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to roll to hit. Just
So
roll
it's roll damage.
Roll
Yeah.
damage.
5 damage.
Okay. So
Oh,
it's-
she didn't like that.
She says no.
No.
All right. Okay. It's Dante's turn. He moves over to the back corner
Don't lick me.
and stays there. Holds his turn.
Lick Pam.
You got out of the
What?
melee range.
Go lick Pam.
Don't lick.
Oh, she's gonna cure wounds his
Lick
ass.
Pam. Listen to me.
Caleb, it's your turn.
I'll use guidance.
Oh, I got him the ball.
Yeah.
He can't hit it
No.
directly towards you. Well, kind of.
But he could hit it in my direction.
It's starting to slow down.
Right there. Step over and like a batter on the baseball field. I just want to swing at it.
Okay, use your attack, your regular attack with your weapon.
Come on, Caleb.
In this
Motherfucker.
wretched game.
That's an 11.
It hits.
Hell yeah!
The armor
It's
class-
still weak. It hasn't gained momentum yet.
I get to reroll that one.
Okay.
Great weapon fighter. 12 damage.
Wow.
Plus
Oh,
three, so
damn.
Holy.
Huh?
15 damage.
15. So, okay.
You make me feel so young.
Which way are you hitting it?
Feel like spring has sprung.
Now, here's the downside to you being goalie. You can hit the ball harder than anybody else.
But it's not gonna go
It's
that
got to go all the way across the board before.
Perception check. I still have a reaction, motherfucker. I still have a
It's an
reaction.
action, right?
A
Huh?
perception check is an action.
I
You're
can't use
stopping
my
to
re-
look around.
I can't use. Oh. But if
Thunder.
I'm already hit the ball back towards him, I can still use reaction when the ball
I'm
comes
gonna-
back
When
up.
it comes
Hit
back, if he hits it to you, yeah.
As
Okay.
I'm hitting it, I just say thunder, pass it to the dwarf. And I want to get it to where it won't hit him, but it gets just close enough for him to hit it in his direction.
Oh, so he gets to smack it again.
I'm hitting it
It's
towards.
his turn. He can move over and hit it.
Oh, you can hit it with all of them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Come alive, Bobby. Come alive.
It's your turn, Bob.
Come on, baby.
I want to hit it,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use the key point and do Flurry of Blows.
Okay. Are you gonna which one of these are you gonna use guidance on? You can only use one. Use it on one.
The first one.
Okay.
So what does that do for him?
He
I
gets to
add
roll
a
a
four.
d4.
He gets to roll it after he rolls his check, though.
Oh yeah, you get to roll after you roll your check. You don't have to. You can add it after.
16 plus 6. So
That hits.
And then add that to
You
it?
don't have to.
No, that.
Or
roll,
for
roll,
another
roll
one?
all 3 attacks because you're doing them all at the same time.
1, 2.
14 plus 6.
20.
That hits.
Natural 20.
All 3 of them hit too.
Boom,
And I want to use the
shakalaka.
4 on the natural 20.
You can't. You
Oh,
don't have
can't?
to use it. Keep
Oh,
it.
okay.
Keep
It won't do
that.
anything.
Barbecue chicken.
Keep it. Keep
All
it.
right. So the first 2 are 2d4 or 1d4, and the last one is 2d4.
Mhm.
2.
2 plus 4.
6.
Come on, Bobby.
2 plus 4.
12.
Another.
Hey, Bobby, it's your daddy. What boy too?
and
I bet they hit harder than I
my
did.
dad is actually my dad.
Really?
I did
Reverse?
max damage I
I'm
could.
named after my
Yeah, it's
dad, and
already
his
at
is Robert.
19.
Robert, that's
Yep.
crazy. Take the money, Dobie.
There's 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 plus 12.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah, 11 plus
So
12.
that's 20.
That's 23.
23.
You almost doubled it, and I hit for max I could.
Get away from me!
I swear. You're going with the ball. You're literally going with the ball. Like,
Which way are you
like
hitting?
this. Like, it's in your back right now.
That guy
Wedging.
microphones the or
This one?
Yeah.
Can he hit through him? Shit.
I think Bob's playing bowling.
No fucking way.
It only moves a certain distance max every turn. As soon as somebody else does their turn, it's gonna move more.
But it's like, okay, if you can't pass that red line, so who's gonna get the ball right now? Is what I want to know.
Dante or me is the only person that can get that ball
Where
right
it's
now.
at. Yeah.
So you can get that ball right now,
Unless both of them are knocked out.
and then what?
If
And
both
then-
of them are knocked out and the ball stalls in the middle, both teams can choose another
Man.
center.
You gotta look at the camera.
Move that camera to the left a little bit.
Even bumping it.
You offed me.
You're
You
fine.
off Pam.
You're fine.
It's all on me.
You off
It's
me?
fine.
No, I don't want to off you.
It's
Oh,
fine.
you're happy.
I want you
You're
more.
good. You're good. All right. So now
I'll take you out with my.
that was Bob's turn.
No, don't do it. No.
Wait!
Number
Wait.
I didn't do
He sees that ball coming, and he moves out of the way.
Oh, that's
This guy
her
here,
there.
Freak of nature.
All he saw was pop, pop, pop.
What is his name? What is that guy's name? He's a freak of nature.
Bing.
Is his last name Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
He's a freak of nature.
I thought they call him Rolo.
She does not hit it.
Gandalf Rolo.
Take the
You
ball in the
knocked her
face.
out. You knocked her out.
All right.
What? You got rid of her.
I got goalie goal!
As you hit her and she gets knocked down, her body crumbles to like dust and dirt on the ground.
I mean, she has that
Oh,
dust
goalie dead!
She turns to the dirt.
on. Dust. I was hoping
Yeah.
to look
And
up the
everybody
dress.
stops and looks and like it
At
gets
me.
quiet. No, it gets quiet. It's like she
Like-
turns into like sticks and twigs on the ground.
So can you hear?
I think he should have been the forward.
They're all looking at each other. Nobody goes after the ball. Nobody. The game completely stops.
I run over there and I
All
check where the body is.
right. You look at where the body is, and you sense no actual life force that had ever been there.
I rub my hands through the twigs and the dirt and everything.
We don't know this.
I do. I just saw her go.
Yeah,
But we don't know that there is not a life force, though.
No.
Yeah,
We just see her go.
She just-
It is like,
Nothing. There's no spirit to send. There's nothing.
you hear from above. What happened? Where's Kira?
I point my sword towards the voice.
That's Tarver up there that's yelling.
I don't look. I go. Bring me the priest. Bring me the cleric. Bring me somebody now.
I've got to go get the master.
Why are you still standing there?
No, he's already running. He's
Okay.
already gone. You like turn to look at him, and he's gone.
I look at all the
What do you
kids.
guys do?
All of you.
They're all wide-eyed.
Look at. I go. All of you. Just go sit over there. I point towards the wall.
I'm screaming. I'm sorry.
Now,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Dante starts saying, "I thought she was acting weird. I didn't realize."
I start screaming. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I got my dagger out,
Thunder, calm down. This wasn't you.
digging in my tooth.
No, you're okay. So as for a history check, you don't have to roll a history check because you're from here. Who passed the history check earlier for this particular town? You two roll history checks right now.
Oh,
6.
Fuck. 7.
Okay, you guys have no idea. The
I just
importance of
know-
this.
Sorry.
You get the sense of the gravitation of this because you know who this girl is. She is the daughter of one of the legendary heroes, the great granddaughter of one of the legendary heroes of this particular.
Oh, so
This is not how I wanted.
who the fuck are you? Who the fuck?
Do you
I yelled that
sound,
in character at him.
Are you sounding hostile?
Hmm?
Are you mad or angry?
No, just curious. Like curious and scared at this point.
Really fast, guys. Somebody just said I always have a broom handy just in case someone tears into dust.
Happy.
Happy.
Nice.
Are you? They're like, are you going to sleep?
You guys need some Valak
Okay.
in your lives. Not Valak.
I'm 7 Thundercloud, but they call me Thunder.
I'm Flint. Nice to meet you. Don't want to be on your bad side.
No, you don't want to be anywhere near him right now, maybe, because you know who this great granddaughter is.
I'm loud and obnoxious. He's my friend. Friend of my friend is my enemy.
I'm not your friend yet. We just
Yeah,
met.
you guys are good teammates. Yeah,
So
you were just on his team for the time being. You
So
don't know.
basically, you're just like, ooh,
You're nobody.
Sucks to be you, bro.
Exactly. He gets quiet. You should worry.
After you told me my name, it.
He starts climbing up the wall.
You after a while, Tarver comes back, and there's an old woman tiefling rolling up in a wheelchair, and an even older tiefling. You look up at him, and he is mangled with scars. One of his eyes is white, with a scar all the way through it. One of his wings, the one that's still there, is drooped and sagging. The other one, it looks like it had been ripped off at some point in time, and he's walking with a cane. He is known as the oldest tiefling to ever live.
Something
How
didn't
far is
seem
he
right
from us?
though. She turned
Between
to
Walks
dust.
up to the edge. Daughter, what do you sense? And as you look over at his daughter, who he puts his hand on her shoulder, her eyes start glowing. There's nothing, Doma.
This to Batman?
What? Which?
There's nothing, Doma. There wasn't even a spirit. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I haven't used my sense since the accident. She pushes her hands out, and you can see there's like an audible shake, like a definite shake to her movements. She flares her wings a little bit, flexes them, and
Their wings.
she flutters them and floats down to the play area, the area. You can definitely tell from. Just use this one. You can definitely tell from her the way her movement is while she's flying. Her legs don't work. They're
Damn.
not there. They're just
Gone.
like, and they're thin and like
Very frail.
very frail.
I go and I hold her up.
Am I kneeling at this? I'm kneeling at this point.
Really? For her?
She's
For
flying.
her? I like that. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
I definitely like that.
She lowers herself and then like her legs kind of like buckle as she gets lower to the ground. So she's still flying, but her legs are bent, and she's using her wings to help hold her up as much as she can as she rummages through the twigs. This is a kind of magic I've never seen before. I know, the spirits tell me. This is Faye. And she looks back over her shoulder at Domikos. His teeth are clenched. His jaw's tight. What can you tell me about this Faye? You hear him say. He kind of has a sense of elegance to him, even though you can tell he's battle worn, scarred, beat all to hell. There's no possible way that he could ever deal with like a confrontation or anything like that. His body is just to the point of at any point in time he could probably topple over. That's how old and frail he looks to you guys. I feel the same. Tabitha looks up to him. I feel the same magic that was upon the bodies of her parents, my children, my daughter, and her husband.
Can I roll a history check?
You know this. You know
Okay.
Tabitha. You know
Gotcha.
these. You know these parents. You know them.
It is Tabitha.
Yeah, it's Tabitha the witch. And you know that she had a daughter.
Wait. Where's the music? Where'd the music go?
It'll come back.
Oh, okay.
You know that she had a
The
daughter.
bard
It
is
added
not
such an
back
effect.
yet.
It just adds such an effect to it. It's like,
It got intense right there.
Ah, you did. I
was
it's like bedtime stories.
And
Sorry.
you also know that Tabitha has been her primary caretaker since her parents had passed. Were found dead.
Who, Kira?
Yeah, Tabitha's been taking care of Kira. She uses her wings. You can tell she's starting to get a little tired, and she floats back up to her wheelchair. And she skillfully, flies back and sits down in the right position to where her legs are in the right spots
Oh, okay.
and whatnot. She uses her hands to kind of fix them back
Okay.
into their little, what's it called?
Floppy.
Someone get her.
Domikos looks over the edge at the game. Did anybody know anything?
My
At
dad
this
just
time-
told me to go play Siege Ball.
Flint, shut up. You talk too much.
Got it. Understandable.
I've taken at this time. I have the sword in the ground. I'm holding it with one hand. I'm on my knees and I'm running my hands through twigs in the dirt. There was nothing. That's all I say.
He turns. We must find out more about this Fae. I'm going to go get my things.
What is a fae?
Everybody roll me a history check. And this is a hard one because Fae are something very new to Faerun.
Why, Bob? I looked at
Plus
yours
what?
and I rolled the same thing.
14.
Plus
16.
15 plus.
Unnatural 20.
You
What
did
about
roll a
history?
natural 20?
Unnatural 20.
Oh,
Unnatural 20.
I think natural's the only way any of us are
Oh,
getting
history.
this.
No.
17.
Okay.
I was looking for a 20 or higher.
16 plus 4.
Okay,
Oh,
so
11.
you being around here and you
You're
heard Tabitha
smart.
talk about the Fae magic before. You've heard the Fae mentioned before. You feel like you've heard something about creatures that live on the edge of the plane of existence, not completely in the ethereal plane, but not completely in our plane of existence. You also know that Fae feed off of possibility, not necessarily a life essence or anything like that, but what that life essence could become. So the younger the child, the more they get out of a meal if they take that child.
Wait, what just happened?
The Fae, he knows that the Fae feed off possibility.
Okay.
Not off of necessarily life essence or anything like that. They feed off of like what a person could be in their life. So the
Okay.
younger the person is, the more of what they could
be.
they take from them.
So goals and dreams.
I'm gonna
Basically,
hold on
yes.
to this until I get them by
Hey,
themselves.
Dash, what's going on?
I'm gonna hold on to this until I get them by themselves.
Okay.
I'll take that. I like that.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
Dominico's left, correct?
He turned around. He's gonna go get some of his things. He's gonna find out what's going
I
on.
look towards the 4 kids that are sitting over there.
Mm-hmm.
They'll go home.
Dante looks up at you.
I just stare at them silently.
Okay. And he kind of like looks down at the ground. I want
Good game,
everybody
Dante!
roll me a straight wisdom check.
Natural 20.
You get a what's the word for it? Not insight.
Premonition.
Gut feeling.
Yeah, like a gut feeling. You get a gut feeling that Dante might have had something to say.
Before they walk away, you, boy.
Huh? He turns around and he walks over to you. Kira was my friend. I hope nothing happened to her. I don't know what's going on.
I take a knee and where I'm eye level with him.
His half-orcish face, he's actually standing above you now, and he's looking down at you.
No, I don't go all the way down then.
So you're at a squat, basically.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Like in your hands and knees like this.
Yeah.
Hey!
It's a little far, so you actually move closer with your hands. Yeah, all creepy and shit.
So you're friends with him.
Yeah. She was we practiced a lot. Me and her. We practiced our passes. We practiced our game a lot. It was supposed to be the two of us that were going to go to the pros. Well, when the pros happened. There's a rumor, you know.
I look at him, I go, we'll figure this out.
She started acting weird about 2 weeks ago. Not wanting to practice so much. Not wanting to play so much. And she was hanging out with that woman before that.
What woman was that?
I don't know. It was she was tall, blonde hair, beautiful, like as pretty as an elf, but she was a human.
A human, huh?
Wait, was that Goblin? What was she?
She was a redhead.
Oh, okay. Because I remember her being beautiful.
Yeah, she was fun.
I'll let you
It's just
take it down,
She
Bob.
was fun.
I'm gonna tell all of them this in a second.
I remember asking her who the lady was, and she told me not to worry about it. So I followed.
And
The woman said her name. Tia. Something. He starts hitting himself on his head really hard. Like, you know, he's thinking.
Yeah, very
You
hard.
can tell he's having a hard time. You know, through his speech and everything else, you know he's not exactly that bright. But he's, you know, he's athletic. He's strong. He's dealing with his. You know, celebrities. Sorry, he feels like he's in a. Like, you get the sense you know he heard the woman's name, but he's having a hard time remembering it.
Do I get the sense that there might be some outside force causing it?
Roll me an insight check.
Are those like domestics?
Oh, they're made here.
Not sure.
Oh,
They're. If you want to try one though,
The ugly pug, that's a Rar and Sons beer.
really? I've
Yeah.
never went to Raw before.
I've got a bottle signed by one of their owners.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I might try one if I did.
5.
Theirs doesn't seem to be anything happening right
is everybody by themselves? Or
now. Aside from Dante, everybody else is there by themselves. Dante is trying to talk to him about,
got you.
and he kind of like gets the chills a little bit.
I actually go over to Dante. Or are they done talking? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
He looks at you and kind of grumbles a little bit. He's still kind of pissed off about you slamming him with the ball.
Dante, how many games have we played? I just want to say this is not your doing.
I think the woman had something to do with it.
Woman?
Said she was tall, beautiful like an elf.
Blonde,
And blonde.
beautiful.
Faye?
I don't know. What's a fae?
Thank you.
Okay, so roll me another history check about the fae. This one's even
Nat 20.
Fucking Victor!
You know that the fae like to put on what's called a glamour. Glamour is what makes them look like any appearance they really want to look like. But fae are very
In tune.
they like to look good. So they make sure they look as beautiful as they can.
Dante, you've never seen this woman before, have you?
Not until Kira started hanging out with her.
Ha! Ha ha ha!
I look at Dante. He always is loud.
Black Panther.
Laughs about everything. Even when he's nervous, he laughs.
Oh.
I actually love that movie. I seriously like that
What?
movie.
Oh,
Black
sorry.
Panther.
Oh,
I'm not sure what's
I haven't
happening.
watched that.
Sorry.
do I hear them?
Did you
Can I
catch
roll
it?
a perception check, see if he hears it? I hear
I'm
that.
sorry, I missed it.
I'm not sure what's happening here.
If you find the woman, I'm sure you'll find Kira.
Do I hear that? I grab your shoulder. You will know.
I kind of raise one eyebrow a bit, look over my shoulder. Dante, did you and Kira have somewhere y'all like to go out and eat?
Huh?
Did you and Kira like to have somewhere you would go out and eat? Some special place you would order anything from?
No, we never ate together. We just played sports.
Okay. I pull out a gold coin and hand it to him.
Drop a gold coin. He takes it. He's not done.
Good game, Dante.
You
Good
and your
game.
friends.
We didn't finish the game. It's not a game.
Even though it was abruptly stopped, good game. God, you got me once, I got you. It's okay. Holy shit.
Welcome back, man.
I've been trying to watch.
Huh?
I've been trying to watch.
Yeah. Is it not running well or what?
It keeps on like freezing up for me, but that might just be my fault.
Oh. That
That
seems like everybody
that-
else is having a good time.
How many views we got right now?
We're at 7 viewers.
Yeah.
Okay. So, moving on. What do you guys want to do? The kids left. You guys are alone together.
I walk over to Flint here. I grab
I
him.
am blind.
Since the King Poo's gone, I'm gonna he crouches right next to you guys, kind of.
Who's that?
Him.
Oh.
But I grab you by the leathers. I go, you come, and I start dragging him.
Wee!
Ladies.
I'm just pulling him by the scruff of the leather jacket now, dragging him.
All right.
The strength check?
Strength check.
I'll wait for it.
Because he's a dwarf, he's probably pretty heavy.
Stocky motherfucker.
No way!
Athletics? Athletics?
Yeah.
That's a 16.
Yeah, you managed to start dragging him off unless he's gonna fight you.
I don't fight.
It's just like he kind of like kicks his leg across the yards behind his head as he rolls out. All right, you guys get a little distance away. Y'all
I'll be here all week. Y'all have a good night.
I'm gonna go towards this area.
Okay.
I motion to, as I pass by these three, I go, y'all, come.
Are you going, Jay, or is everybody
I'm
in
going.
agreement?
I'm going.
Yeah.
Bob?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I swear I didn't
Free
do
floor.
anything.
Go ahead.
I drop this one in the middle. Top.
Oh, my teammates. Good game. Oh, hey.
It wasn't a
About
game.
this-
I killed someone.
Don't fight about that. Why?
Thunder, do not worry, friend. She is not dead. There was no spirit.
It's the Fae.
The hell's a fae?
I don't fucking know. He keeps saying it.
I explained everything.
Okay. So now you guys get the feeling that at this point in time is going to be of the essence when it comes to saving this girl if you're planning on doing so. You know now that Fae feed off possibility, and that this Fae has had her.
Did you by any chance find where they went?
This Fae's been around her for a good while.
No, like the place where Dante said he followed them to that one place.
He told
Did
me like where they went and stuff.
Yes, he did tell you where they went.
Okay.
Also, you also know that you don't know at what point in time she actually did disappear, but you know that this woman has been hanging around Kira for like the last month.
Following him.
I explained that. So,
We really need.
now that we're caught up,
we do need to go talk to Domicos,
Let's go find that tiefling.
And I don't know how to work
the old
this.
tiefling.
Yeah.
'Cause I
Hey,
just-
thanks for the follow, Dash.
is that Aiden?
Yeah, it's Aiden.
Hey,
What's up, Aiden? What?
It is
Hey,
Aiden.
tomorrow, Sea of Thieves. Just real quick, Sea of Thieves tomorrow. I got you. Just please sign on. I got. All right.
So,
Oh, I can get that now.
Can you? Do we? We need
You
to
can
go
play it on
find.
Xbox.
I don't have Xbox. Yeah.
Okay.
Fortnite is now completely cross-platform.
they bullied PlayStation into it.
Anyways,
We need to go find Domicos.
Yes, I
I
agree.
don't understand.
Does everyone else agree with this?
You need,
you do have another lead.
The
I
location?
don't know.
The
I'll have to
location.
screw around with
Yeah.
it later.
Oh yeah, I tell them all about
They
that.
have a frequent meeting place. Like you, that's what he was basically telling you.
Let's go there.
Oh,
Do I-
okay.
do I-
I didn't understand that.
Yeah. Jay, you hear what's going on?
What's going on?
You walked up to them. While you were gone, I took control of your character for a second.
Okay.
You came over to them and you're like this,
Okay.
listening in on what's going on and everything else. So they're talking about. He told you about the Fae, about all he knew about them, and whatnot.
I told you about the conversation with Dante.
Okay.
I go, we should go to this meeting place and we should talk to that.
Aiden goes, "What's up, boys and lady? Hey, thanks for the follow, warlord."
Yeah.
He said something
commented
about
after the Valak juice. I said no.
Yeah. Oh, that was you.
Salad sauce. We're not gonna get into that.
Yeah. Alright.
We're
Dude.
just gonna avoid that entirely.
I figured it was him. I was like,
I wonder if it's a
Valak.
trademarked brand now.
Huh?
I wonder if it's a trademarked brand now.
Yes. Why wouldn't it
And
be? A lotion?
Actually, no. That character died.
Oh,
Yes. Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, that campaign actually tell you about the story. Everybody in that campaign died except for Baron and Nina, and no one knows where the monk went.
You hear the music?
What are we doing, guys?
It was brought on for storyline since we weren't
I'm
playing
already
anymore. I
looking
did
at
something
it.
to move Baron and Nina to another storyline, and I gave them a choice to either get rid of the doppelganger or allow her to survive through them. They actually chose to take a part of their soul away to give her a chance at survival. Do you need to go outside? Can you let her outside, please?
Yeah, of course.
Come on, go outside.
Is the camera moved on that side?
No, it's still good. It's still good in a good spot.
She keeps bumping.
Oh,
me when
hey.
she comes by.
we're going to figure out something.
What?
for that.
Yeah,
hammer.
so I'm gonna try to find. See if you can find a C clamp for it, like one of those side desk
Yeah,
clamps.
to
Bet.
to the corner of the.
That's what
leg.
that's what I'm planning on doing.
Okay.
I
Caleb,
make her
I might
freaking
need
stop
to
the
keep that
lows
too.
all the time.
Huh?
I make her
Like
frequent
the
stop
first
the
one?
lows
the
all
first
the
one I had, I
time.
wasn't like really
Okay.
sure on it. Then halfway
Anyways.
through, it was like, it was good.
So,
You didn't bring me any.
Y'all want to go
No.
to Damocos or y'all trying to find this chick?
we're going to the meeting spot.
All right,
The
let's
meeting
let's
spot?
stop getting
You were
sidetracked.
leading
Come
us.
on.
Huh?
Yeah,
Let's go.
Let's stop it.
Where did Damocos say the meeting
Dante.
place was?
Dante.
Where did Dante say the meeting place was?
You were listening. Let's go. I
was.
already did the entire conversation too.
Got you. Okay. Oh, there. This way.
Okay. Now you know Dante told you about a place about
That like lives on in memory.
a day and a half outside of town.
Oh, it was about day and a half.
Bellick.
Yeah, that they meet.
That's Mike.
Kira was given free reign. She also used to have her own coach and everything else, so people, she could go wherever she wanted. And Dante literally followed her out there to this place. You also get the sense that she was a cleric, but she was also well trained in the woods and things that have to do with hunters and so on and so forth.
We might have a little bit of trouble going out there.
Do I sense this?
From what y'all gathered, it'll take y'all about 3 days to get out there and get back. Y'all are supposed to take the wagon to Waterdeep in 2.
We gotta take the wagon first.
So if it takes
Waterdeep.
Is it on the
you
way?
already know. You know, personally, not out of character, that a trip to Waterdeep at a good pace is 10 days.
Oh.
The more time you take, the harder it's going to be to find her.
Either we give up on what we
Here's-
signed to do.
Fork in the road.
We give up on what we signed to do, what we all agreed upon to doing before we left that bar.
You didn't promise, but you did agree upon
We did agree upon. We agreed upon this. You weren't here.
I know, which is why the puzzled look.
You
Hello, new member.
Hi, sir.
Oh, sorry.
We can continue our trek, pass on the information we've learned, and pray for the best. Or we can throw off that wagon, leave it to Steve, and then we go help find this girl. These are our options here.
We need to decide as a group.
A vote?
Vote.
Fluff bed.
Leave the Jay.
Is that an Iron
Wanna
Man
vote?
mod?
Yes.
That is fucking amazing. Okay.
It talks to me.
All right, man. Have a good night, Warlord.
Bye, Warlord.
So we have a vote that we're doing.
What's the vote?
Leave the carriage to Steve to take to Waterdeep, and we go help find the source
Kira?
of Kira. Or pass on the knowledge that we have to Damocos or whoever and tell them where the meeting place is and take the stuff to Waterdeep.
I said we go alone
Go where?
to Waterdeep. Leave the carriage.
What?
Wait.
What?
Okay, that's two separate things.
Wait,
You wanna go
Okay,
find
so
the
either
girl?
you
You
take
wanna
the
go-
wagon to Waterdeep, or you lead the little girl to the keep to find out, or you go and help solve the mystery of the little girl and take the wagon to Waterdeep. You have to.
we
decide.
have to find the girl.
Yeah.
We have to find the girl.
All in favor.
Finding girl?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to.
I. Okay.
I go and find Steve.
Oh.
Your character's like. Gotta
Why?
deal with the petty folk.
Flint, I'm assuming you're helping.
Helping either way. Like if y'all would have came or not, I'm going.
Flint was gonna have to do this mission by himself if you guys didn't go, which would have been a fun, interesting way to do this.
Split the party!
First game split.
Actually, it's make a new character for Victor!
I'm gonna, just so that you're not in the camera so much, Caleb, because you keep leaning forward.
Do I just mention to him? You do know my family's part of this, right? So, I mean, just saying, I'm here. Ta-da!
You guys don't know who his family is. Oh, you guys know Tarver's father. You did say it was the
Yeah.
same. Okay, never mind, I'm wrong.
I go and
I guess he's the first.
I know, right?
I go and
I am at Hill
Trying to
Dwarf
find Steve.
Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was told.
At this time of day,
Oh,
you have
I
no
came
idea.
over here earlier to fix my desk.
Flint,
what?
do you have any idea where Steve would be?
Steve.
He's probably talking to his
Do we
wife.
leave him in the carriage?
With the spiky ear.
He was at the
We left him in the carriage?
Yeah, he was at the wagon.
Sort of.
Let me just tell you, he is fine in the carriage,
Yeah.
and he probably knows where he's going in that carriage.
Like,
He's good.
back on.
I think he's
He has no idea where Steve is. He just knows that Steve's okay.
I guarantee you.
That's pretty much a brunt of what I just said.
I start walking. I walk up. I guess we go to the meeting place. Let us go.
As you guys are starting to walk, you see the old tiefling coming back out. He's got a set of crimson leathers on. Crimson red.
Like a Deltra, like the
No,
A?
like as
Oh.
in it's like studded hard leather
Oh,
hunter
okay.
garb, and it's like red.
Mhm.
And he's got a bow in his hand and a quiver over his shoulder.
Oh my god.
Is he walking towards us?
And he's walking in the direction to leave the town.
All right.
I call out to him.
He glances over his shoulder.
We have information. We would like to help.
I was gonna rely on my tracking skills.
He's speaking to the
Do
other
I know this
Dante.
person?
There's Domino's.
Dante knows.
I am
He
quiet.
saw your granddaughter. Am I correct?
The one time I'm in quiet.
Standing and hanging with and a beautiful blonde-haired human woman.
No.
The Elvara?
No,
I do not
you
know.
liked it. No.
She had blonde hair and very beautiful. She looked like an elf.
He kind of like,
He followed them out to some meeting place, and from his description, we're not good in these woods. I do not know these lands. I do not know of my friends if they know these lands.
let's. At this point in time, I need to go to my daughter's hut. There's something I gotta get there. But I'm more than willing to travel with you guys to this place. Maybe I can pick up the trail.
I believe time is of the essence.
And
I'm down.
as he turns, you see him reach up and touch an earring in his left ear and mumble something under his breath.
Fusion.
Do I get the sense this is some kind of magic item?
It's a fusion earring.
That'd be terrifying.
Do I roll it?
Where's everybody facing at this point in time? Like he turns kind of away from you guys, but like depending on where you're
We're
standing.
looking. I'm looking right at him.
I'm looking right
Okay.
at him too.
You're looking right at him. Roll me a perception check. He turned to face away from you.
Oh, so I can't see anything.
I'm rolling my eyes and looking at the sky because everybody's so dramatic.
I'm looking directly
Oh, the 40.
on the side view, so I see him grab his-
17.
Okay, with that, what you can see,
Never mind, I don't see shit.
you can
I
see
don't
that he
see-
says, "Please, friend, if you can still hear me, I may need your help."
Ooh, who is he talking to? This guy's mysterious.
This guy's mysterious.
He's mysterious.
And like he starts walking towards Tabitha's hut. He's not using his walking stick, and you can definitely tell he's having a lot of trouble walking without it.
Out of character, so I can get rid of that character sheet, right?
What?
Tabitha.
It's my character, man. You just used it once.
But still, I have a character sheet in my binder of Tabitha, so I'm just saying. We'll continue it later. It's okay.
I want to go help Domicos to where he can walk straight or without.
As you go to try and help him, he kind of like shoves you off.
I'm trying to help you out.
I'm fine. I don't need any help.
I walk over
You
and
have no idea who I am.
I walk over and I put
No,
my hand
you're
on.
right. I don't.
I walk over and put
This
my hand
is
on
nothing
Thunder's.
compared to what I've been through. Sorry.
You're good.
Stop.
I walk
while
over and
you're
put my hand on
ahead.
Thunder's shoulder, and I, in a quiet tone, even for myself, I say, "It's a matter of pride. He wishes to walk. Let him
I
walk.
was just trying to help you.
He's a
dude.
smooth-
He was having. He was having.
It is a very valiant."
Monk. Monk.
See, monk.
You're okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I get to be down here.
It is okay.
So you guys gonna follow him to Tabitha's hut?
Yeah.
Okay. You get to the hut, and she actually rolls out of the hut, and she's got like a flat, and she's pursed her lips together. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen.
Hi, Tabitha. Oh.
She kind of like looks at you,
Oh, you remember me?
and well, Domicos looks at her and says, "I need to be able to move properly." She starts and she goes, "I cannot take back time. I can't take that back from you." And he's like, "I know you can do something." Tabitha looks up at him, and her eyes kind of go wide a little bit, and she's like, "I can't do that to you. It would rend your soul. If it rends your soul, then you can never hunt in the Elysian fields with Maliki. You can never have an afterlife."
You had to bring Maliki into this.
And-
Yeah.
Domicos grits his teeth. "It's Kira. I don't care."
The soul is a very powerful thing.
Shut up! He looks over at you. Snap. And then he goes,
Grab
"Just
his
do whatever
shoulder.
you have to do."
Grab him. Grab.
She motions into her and reaches out with her hands. And from her hands, you start seeing small specks down her sleeves. You start seeing what looks like small bits of silk coming from the back side of these specks. Then the specks get larger, and as they get larger, you can tell these aren't little specks, these are spiders. And there are several of them crawling out from under her sleeves. And they get bigger as they do. Like it's like an entire family that's been inside her cloak of Tiber's descendants.
Tibbers.
And she had a pet spider named Tibbers.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was like, what the heck?
As these spiders,
What the fuck?
as these spiders go towards Domicos, they move around him. He stands there with his arms out, and they move around him, and it's like his body is getting wrapped with a light coat of silk.
Robe.
And she looks up at him. She goes, "Once I do this, it can't be undone."
Oh
He
shit.
nods. She reaches out, and it almost looks as if her hands disappear inside his chest. And you see a shock of bright light. Her eyes go white, and it was like a thunderous. It's like thunder without a sound comes from his body. and then she pulls something free, and you can see like a crimson aura, almost like pure pain on her hands. As Damako stands straight up, and he stretches, and he moves, almost like he wasn't an old man. This won't last forever. It'll only give you so long. The pain will come again. You can't escape age. She leans back in her wheelchair, and you can see tears starting to well up
From her eyes.
in her eyes as she turns and rolls back into her cottage, not saying anything else to him. Those of you who know these characters, this is out of character, and this is giving the viewers a little bit of history. Tabitha was a daughter who Damakos never even knew he had. She was born in the Tiefling Society, and they shunned her out because of she was illegitimate, and she was an urchin for most of her life. She hated her father. She actually was searching for him in order to kill him. At some point in time, that changed. And as you can see now, she probably cares very deeply for her father. What do you guys do?
Let's go.
Just still out of character. Hold up. Like, let me take a minute to take in this mind blown moment that you just thrown at me
That's
for
crazy.
a second. Like a. All right, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Let's do this.
do y'all want to head out from here, or do y'all want to go ahead and call it this evening?
I want to head out from here.
Jay's like, I'm not done.
I
I'm just
want
saying
to head out from
it's
here.
10:30, so
Okay.
I
the
wanna
next
head out
part
from
we
here.
get
I
into,
have to go home because I have
Okay.
work tomorrow.
yeah, the next part we get into is going to be a lot more content, and there's going to be less chances to stop. This is a good stopping point.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
You know,
That works.
I'm going to leave it on this meaty part of the story. If you guys want to tune in, you can tune in 2 weeks from now and watch the continuation of this story. It'll be on Friday night. We try to start at 6:30 sometimes. We have to start at 7 because some people don't show up on time.
Hey, it's
But
work.
If you like what you saw, go ahead and follow. If you want to come back again, you know, keep us in mind.
Dude,
And
next Friday will be beast.
hopefully we'll see you again. It's going to be the week after next Friday.
Okay, week after next
Week
Friday.
after next Friday. All right.
Jay
Thank
wants
you
to
for
play.
watching.
I want to Friday.
Yeah, y'all be good. Y'all be safe.
Bye. Bye. Toodles.